UCLA.
They're petty.
USC. FSU.
Y'all coming in, y'all might as well hit that like button, tell them, boom, fuck, we do this shit for free. Hit that like button, show some love, act like y'all give a fuck. Yeah. Niggas just come in. I like the fact y'all tagging y'all names in the comment section, let us know who y'all are.
Scobuffs.
I just watched the Real Boom podcast today, not too long ago, man. Check it out on the Real Boom channel, man. He been coming hit with some hot fire lately, man. I like his concepts. I like what he doing right now, and that shit gonna chip. The more we do it, the more we tune in, the better them shits get. So make sure y'all tuning into it, man. Really 2 good episodes right away. He came out the box, swinging home, hitting home runs, swinging at them bitches. No problem. Fucking no problem. But Boone, on this last conversation you had, you talked about the chat, man, and I think that got to be a segment. Like we had over 500 plus comments today. They went off in that chat today, and I think it got to be a situation. Yeah.
Yeah, man, this some shit that got to be addressed. For real.
I like what you did. I like the setup of how you posted some of the chat shit in your show, right? Like to better let people read that shit. To better give some view to the actual shit we see and talk about, you know?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to make sure that they know I wasn't the originator. You know what I mean? I ain't the feds. I don't have receipts, man. But you know they put it in the chat, so I had to want to share with everybody.
But to close out your podcast, you raised a question, which is going to be the topic of the real talk today. No, I'm on the show.
What time we gonna eat? That soda?
Yes, ma'am. I don't need that. That's yours. Here. You going back downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring him down. Just go ahead. Cause you got stuff in your hand. I'll bring him down for you.
Okay.
All right. My bad, boo. You already know.
Yeah, you good. But yeah, man, I think the biggest question, man, and normally, man, I think we like 5 years in. I think we like 4 years in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we would have been raised that question, man, but I think we were still trying to. I know I was still trying to get a hang of the game, but I think I think I'm comfortable with that conversation now.
I think the criteria got to be explained before we start running off coaches and who we think, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think the message got to be out there, like, please don't take nothing personal. Everything we talk about is for fun and entertainment, and it's opinion based, right? Like, you can't have a top 10 without opinion based. And if we consider you top 10, we're gonna talk about why, right? And nothing's off the table. I think in this conversation me and you gonna have, we got to be open and honest as possible, right? Try to have takes without bias takes in it, but it's so much that go into situations. But the one thing that you can't ignore is wins, right? Like, but I do think everything plays in a part. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Good.
Oh. All right. So everything here. Take this, babe. All right. Just letting you know it's done because I'm on a podcast. Before I don't have no energy. But everything comes into play, especially with college football, right? You got to talk about not only just wins and losses, how you programming your program, right? Recruiting takes play in that. Uh, um, anything else that I'm not covering that you
Warrior.
might think that needs to be added into this conversation of the top tens? Hold on.
No, I think you hit it on the head, man. Definitely recruiting. Uh, man, how you fare in the transfer portal and just wins and losses. But I think also the type of wins and losses that you accumulate also matter. Um, I know I play a bunch of SEC teams, so we go at it all the time. We normally only have maybe one, maybe two SEC losses, but that was like my first 2 years though.
I'm fucking
But
with
like,
you. I know you. I know. I get it.
yeah, I just kept it going at. But
Good.
like I was talking about the SEC, you know, like normally the SEC, man, we had tough competition. So normally my first 2 3 years, well 2 years, I had like two SEC losses. But the last couple of years, I haven't had an SEC loss. My losses came from other conferences. So I think those that matters too if you can win inside your conference.
Oh man. But listen though, is the SEC as strong as it was in the beginning though?
I think it is. I don't see a conference that's touching us.
And it's crazy because we kind of rebuilt the thank you. We kind of rebuilt the Big 12 a little bit, and like we get no respect. It don't matter what the fuck we got going on over there. We really don't get no respect, and it's almost like I'm ready to break the Big 12 up, like for real. Because like Brandon lost one game in 2 seasons, and he is number 6 in the poll right now, and he hasn't lost to nobody. And then he not only did he not lose to anybody, I don't care if the games were close or not. He beat Oklahoma by 3 week one. He beat Alabama by a score, and he just beat me by 3. And he hasn't lost a game since regular season week 9 last season. And they don't have him in the top 3.
That's
Undefeated
big.
by you know what I mean? Like criteria matter, bro. Like, and then people be wondering why. Like, and it doesn't matter. Like, I'm proving a point, right? I've scheduled guys on some of the Big 12 schedules. Like, it don't matter if you playing SEC teams or not. It's just something about the Big 12 that they don't respect. They got guys it's guys sitting and that's gonna have a shot to go to the
That's
playoffs with
happened to
three or
me when
four
I was
losses
Natty Run.
that'll go to a playoff 3 and 4 losses because I lose the
I just
CC
fell 6
or
spots
he
no
lose the
game.
CC.
You out.
6 spots there.
That shit don't matter because you like it don't matter because as long as you don't lose more than two
Gotta put the
games,
pack back.
as long as you don't, I keep talking that pack shit, man. Get out of here with that shit. That ain't gonna do shit. I'm about to move niggas into
This
conferences.
Clemson him on
Put the
baby
pack
iPad.
back.
I look at Kemp. My
Shit.
nigga Kemp said I'm on my baby iPad. The league be tripping. Niggas find a way, boy. Nigga hooked his child shit up. Let me get on here. Let me go do
Mm.
Oh my god.
Don't think you got no hose.
Oh my god. Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot to go into like uh picking the top 10, right? Like if we just keep it, get people winning and shit.
Not baby as in
I'm
my
always gonna
girl.
go. Nah. Oh my girl. Oh okay. I thought somebody's little baby and shit. Like shit. You gotta. That's how you do it. And you on your girl iPad watching the show. She get to see what you got going on. She ain't gonna skits out. She ain't worrying about nothing. You could do some things. Everybody don't gotta miss Goodell. Right now, all she don't give a fuck about nothing I'm doing right now at all. And sometimes, boom, you be here in the background. You need to do a show, or she be cussing me out when I lose and shit.
Yeah. But not man. But so my top 10 is tough, right? Because I got people that I'm gonna put in there that I don't think should be in there. because do you just go by team? You know what I mean? Recruiting. What they did for the school, or do you go by like style of play? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
because
but my thing though is this though too, Boone. Like schools matter too, bro. Like
yeah,
having programs matter, not having programs matter. All that stuff matters, right? And
hmm
like like you can't ignore who people got too. You know what I mean? And I think we break that down into tiers first, right?
ASU Trident
We
Emblem.
break that down into tiers, just on who you got, and we'll go blue blood, second tier, and or third tier. You know what I mean?
yeah,
When it comes down to, and that's the recruiting aspect. Blue blood, second tier, and third tiers, right? Like, and you go through all that, and you can kind of put your judgment together. But like, let me just ask you this: like, when you thinking of your top 10, what's your number, your top two criteria to be a top 10 coach in this league?
winning the big game. And the crazy thing, hey, ding, ding, ding. I'm in the, but it's a lot. I'm in my top 10, but it's a lot of people that have not won a big game. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be some of those people that haven't won big games in my top 10 also. But being able to win a big game or having the ability, you know what I mean? You can see sparks throughout the year, and you're like, hey man, if this coach put it together, they could go far into the playoffs.
But
You know,
there's only three schools in this league that have won the big game. So
exactly.
you got two out of the three who won it twice. So my thing is like you can't have a top 10 without guys that haven't won the big game.
Yeah, but like big games as in like so every year I'm playing you, I'm playing Falk,
Coaching
I'm
stats
playing
will
Brandon, I'm
tell.
playing OU, I'm playing Alabama. I consider those big games. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody else, I haven't played Clemson yet, so maybe Clemson go on my schedule next year. But I consider those big games.
I know
You
one
know what I
thing.
mean?
I know one thing. You just named big games, right? And it sounds like
Mhm.
they your top 10 right now. Some of them.
Mhm. Yeah, that's my five. I think I named about five right there. Mhm.
How much do overall production, uh in game production, right? Like, cause you know you got two end games. You got CPU games and you got user games. But how much do like Falk is big on when he's looking at the player development. He wants to see stats behind it to prove or to show you that player's growth, right? So I guess my question would be, you know, stat wise, like guys that are winning awards, Heisman's, things like that. Players, coming out with 5,000 yard quarterbacks, 2,000 yard running backs, 3,000 yard receivers, shit like that. Like guys that, like I'll just go like this. Like certain schools have certain shit, and I'll give you an example. What I mean, you cannot find uh, UCLA at any stat line that doesn't have his tight end in that stat.
Yeah.
So like they're known as a tight end school, right? Like you will put them as a tight end school. But like my question to you is like when you're thinking about your top 10, is like what they doing part of that criteria? Like what they doing with their players, is that part of the criteria as well?
Yeah. Yeah. It's part of it. Um, but you just gotta gauge the certain games, man. And I think I said it in the show. A lot of people get a lot of force wins or they play the computer on some users that are not playing. So you gotta pay close attention to those user versus user games and see how they perform against users. I think the
Right,
user games will weigh a lot more, lot heavier, and then who they actually play.
right. Like myself, right? My Colorado team, when I'm playing top tier players, you're really going to see more of a running game out of me than I'll be as a throwing a football, right? Like, uh, or vice versa with you. You can run, you can get 100 yards rushing, but you're going to throw the ball for 3+ every time, right? Like you're in that category where you fling the ball around the park, right? No matter what. Like But then when I play the computer, I could throw for 400 or 500 yards if I want to, right? Like, you got guys like that. Then you got guys that don't want to even play the computer at all until they're forced to play them, right? So that kills them with stats as well, right? Like, and then you got guys that no matter who they playing, it doesn't matter if they playing the best player in the league or the non-best player in the league. Stats, what they do in game is going to translate, right? So then you start asking yourself questions like this, like, defensively, who's those guys, right? Because when I think of top 10, I want to know when I play this person, I know I'm a struggle on offense, or I'm a struggle stopping them, right? Like, so like how much do that play? Like identity, who you are as what's your identity, right? Like when I line up and play you, as long as Joel Wyatt is on the field, I know it could be a long day, because you can get things off in that game just knowing that guys got to pay attention to that receiver. You got to know where he at all times, where you can sneak other shit in the game. And I think those type of situations matter. Like, if I'm making any sense to you, like when you playing people, when I think of my top 10, I want to know when I'm on the field against these people, what can they do that make me have to know I'm in for a fucking football game? Like, no matter what, this is going to be a game. I know I got to be locked in, and it can go either or because I'm playing this person. You know what I mean? It's guys that you can line up with where you just going is a 50 burger. You know it, like, right? And there's some criteria that can change that 50 burger. But if the game running smooth and we play, I'm whooping your ass, right? Like, you got those moments, right? And then you got guys in the league where this could be a long day, not because they're good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think net got a player. Net gonna drop some people though, for real.
But that's the hardest conversation right there, because, but that's the hardest conversation right there, right? Like, so I think I wouldn't in my top 10. I'm not gonna drop nobody if I think they, ain't no thing if I know what I'm dealing with more than I'm not dealing with them. I'm dealing with the element more than them. But I'm not gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that in my top 10. Are you gonna put that in yours?
It depends. I don't really see too many people. It might be one or two close to the 10. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so we've been five. We in 2030. We started this league 2025 season. We're 5 seasons in. Oklahoma has won 2 national titles. Arizona State has won 2 national titles, and the Alabama University has won a national title. North Carolina has played in the national championship and has been in the playoffs every year. Colorado has played in 2 title games, but missed the first 2 playoffs. Clemson has played in the championship game. So you got guys that got to that championship game. How much does that matter? Even if they don't win it.
Getting there matters. But if you got to the first year and then like you fucking skid it, you know what I mean? The last 2, you might be like in the top 15. So getting there is important, but you want to see that consistency.
Right. Yeah, so like, all right, so boom, let's talk about it again. So when it comes down to your top 10, let's start. Can we go 10 to 1 with you?
Nah, we'll have to go 1.
1 down?
Maybe, yeah, 1 down.
All right, let's start at 1 with you right now. Who would you say is the number 1 coach in the league this year?
I gotta go with OU. Gotta go with OU, man. And it's honestly only because of his titles and, like I said, that consistency. You kind of know what you're getting with Max. So yeah, OU.
All right, we're gonna talk about that, but let me give you my number 1 team before we go into the conversation on why we chose the teams we chose. All right, I'm going Arizona State.
Why?
You want my why first?
Yeah.
All right. So when you think of the team Arizona State, you're not thinking of a blue blood at all, right?
Right.
Now I will say this, and I've been saying this forever. You start with the teams you take in the beginning, right? Year 1, you won a title, that matters, right? I do think he was set up to win a title, but I don't think anybody could have took Arizona State to win a title, right? And I don't think nobody's playing better football than him. He's the most consistent user in the league, win the most games, in my opinion. He's beaten everybody that's a somebody in this league. And he took a 3-tier program and turned them into, like, hold on, before I make this statement, let's see where he at right now with this. He got him into a 4.5-star program, right? He's been in the top 10 every year in recruiting. And Arizona State, 2 national titles from a conference that is hard to do it in, right? Because you can't lose 2 games in the Big 12 and be comfortably sitting in the playoffs. And I don't think you can overcome that. I think you got to look at that more than anything, right? Not only that, he's played SEC teams. He's played all the who's, all right? So in my opinion, I hold him higher than Max right now, maybe because he just beat Max this regular season, and their 3 matchups, Max got him once out of the 3 matchups they had, so he's beating Max twice. Max beating him once. He's beating Max to go to the first national title.
Boom. 4 asterisk appearances, but the real man.
I do think, motherfucking, he got he took a weaker school and did that. So to me, I just think it's the weaker school, the conference he was in, and he has more head-to-head wins over Max than Max has over him. So that's my reason why, right? Now, I will say this: Max gave me a first win in last year's playoffs, so he could really be sitting on his 3rd championship right now as well. So when I think of Max, I think Max is playing he's playing just as good football too, more like better than everybody else outside of Arizona State. I don't think nobody's playing better ball than Arizona State though right now. Tell me why you got Max over Arizona State.
Mainly just the chips, because he has the most of the league, right?
No, they both got 2.
Yeah, I thought Max had the most. And you said so in the head-to-head matchup in the chips.
They never got to play in the chip. They played in the game to go to the chip. And Arizona State won by 3. He hasn't beaten Max more than a score at all, ever. Like, they played 3 times. Max beat him to go to a chip. He beat Max to go to the first chip. And it was a close game. Max threw an interception. Max had the game 1 and threw a pick, and he closed that bitch out. So I'm just looking at, like, when you look at Oklahoma, right? Like, when you look at Oklahoma as a program, they're blue blood. Let's just call it what it is, right?
January 1st playoffs.
They're a blue blood 5-star program, right? They're a blue blood recruiting school. They're a blue blood team, period, right? But again, when you like, just ask yourself this, boom. If Max had Arizona State, do he got 2 national titles right now?
I don't think so, but see, I don't know, because that's tough, because I was about to say, depending on
4-star asterisk.
where you fall in the championship game, that first year is a toss-up for anybody.
That first year, look, I will admit, Brandon was able to win that championship year 1 because he had something 90% of the schools didn't have. And I'm telling you, Oklahoma defense was the best defense in the league for 2 years straight. Like, just without him having to bring in a reclass. They were that good, right? And you saw that and why. And then Max added to that when he did offensively, because both of his championships that Max won, offensively, he did shit with the quarterback position that not a lot of people did. And only other person I could say played that level was Arizona State. But Arizona State, to me, won that first title because of what he had speed-wise on the field. And he gave everybody a problem with that 98 speed running back. Like, with Relique Red, like Relique Brown. I mean, you couldn't match up with him because remember, in year 1, this wasn't the classes coming in. This was what was on your team. Most guys ain't have a linebacker faster than an 84 speed.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's why I'm not saying that, like, Arizona State definitely doesn't have an asterisk by the first chip, man. He won that fair and square, but it's just, I feel like that was a toss up. Anybody could have made it, you know what I mean, and won it.
But anybody didn't though. And
exactly.
The teams that we supposed to look at that should have won it didn't win it. And I don't think nobody would have picked him to win the first championship.
Round
Now, it's a
kick
different
led
story.
exclamation
It's a
mark.
different story when he had Alabama at homecoming last year in 2025. That's a different story. But he did that shit with Arizona State, where I'm telling you right now, you could have picked out of the 32 users we got in the league, maybe 3 or 4 people could have won it with Arizona State year one.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And see, the reason why I say, Arizona State was a team that you could do some shit with, because they had everything in play. They had the best receiver, one of the best, if not top 3 receiver on there. They had the fastest running back on their team, and they had one of the best quarterbacks on their team. It was lined up. And if you go look at that roster outside of dynasty mode, the one thing they had was really good speed in the secondary, right? So things lined up, but I just think the coaching and the way he played with them is the reason why he took the first title. Flat out, the reason why he took the first title. You got to think about it. The guys that won the playoffs that year.
Win without a big school.
Yeah, and you did exactly that. And not only that, you turned them into a big school, and you're dominating right now. So, all right. So here's my argument why I agree Max could be there. Max was the first.
Keep lane last disc on Bama.
Max was hell no. Max was the first to win double back-to-back championships. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm quite sure he probably said it out. He probably done said it all in DMs and shit himself, bitch ass nigga. Fuck Max. But I'm telling y'all, Max probably have 3 championships if he didn't give me a fourth one. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, it's nothing to argue. I don't think nobody beat him last season at all. I don't care fuck who you are. I don't think you beat him if he didn't give me that fourth one. So I almost can argue that Max is the best coach in the league. He's my number 1 coach. But I'm going with Arizona State because I just think the program he had coming from the Big 12 and not losing a game to be able to win that title, right? He went undefeated that year. I don't think he lost a fucking game. And then win that title.
No shade. I did beat Max last year.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just.
I know, bro.
Max has lost games every year, but when he get in the playoffs, there's certain shit like you gotta worry about fumbling all crazy. Your niggas tired. There's certain shit you gonna do, right? So, and then that matters as well. And he said, Brandon just said something really important there. I only lost 5 games this, and let's not act like he hasn't had a tough schedule, because he might not have a tough in-conference schedule, right? But I've scheduled him with games. Like, once he won the championship, I scheduled him with games, right? Because
I think I'm at like 8.
Nah, I definitely think you hashtag number 1, right? Like, it's 1A, 1B in my opinion. That's why I'm going with Arizona State, just because of my criteria. But let's argue Max being number 1, boom, because right now they 1 and 2 to me. So either 1 is gonna be 1 gonna be 2 in my vote. But yours, you got Max. So let's talk about it.
So I got Max mainly also pipeline, like recruiting. So we talking about the totality, the school, with him winning, recruiting. You know what I mean? Like that's why he's my number 1 overall.
So what? So what in recruiting that made you put him over Arizona State?
Man, that man stay with 5 stars. Like, he stay in recruiting battles. Like, he come out of nowhere. Like, I could be on 5 guys, and he come out of nowhere, and he up there right with me. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he don't master whatever he do. You know what I mean? But he got it. Can I say something about Brandon though, real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey man, nothing's tainted, man. Fucking congratulations, you are a dog. But man, last year I discovered, bro, put Brandon on my schedule next year. I might see you in the playoffs. You cannot stream when you play me. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay that out on the line. Do not stream.
1A and 1B Max.
And I'm on your ass. Dead ass.
But Boone, you bringing up recruiting, right?
Yep.
Max won season 2 and season 3. We in season 5.
I won't trust.
Max
17 5-star in 4 years.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm impressed somewhat. When it comes out of recruiting, bro, like when it comes out, like you about to see Brandon go crazy in recruiting. He probably gonna be a top top recruiter next season too. The moment he get to attack that CEO package shit is over with. Like you saw that with Hoodie last this, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just that simple. So I that shit saved me with that, bro. Like because I could argue I don't think nobody in the league better at recruiting than me. Cause none of y'all can do what I do at Colorado with recruiting. So that shit, I don't want to hear that shit. If you got one of them schools, you better be doing that. Like simple as that. Like so, I just think what Max do well at identifying what he need, what he want, and go get it. Like and fuck the CEO package. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, like the earlier season before he got to that package, because even though he got it in the second championship, it took the fourth year for him really to see the advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like where now you seeing 9 5-stars coming in, right? Last year he had like 6 coming in, because Bama was bringing that shit in right away. And I bet you'll argue he got Alabama though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So Oklahoma is one of the you can't go back a decade and Oklahoma ain't a top 10 school in real life.
I get that, but also, man, you just got to take the play, also, right? So look at Georgia. Well, Georgia, and I know he don't play, you right? But it's the other. You know what I
He
mean?
recruiting though. I ain't know that.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
exactly.
give him no break. He ain't playing no games, but he fucking recruiting. He's 22 right now in the nation when it comes down to recruiting.
Yeah.
Like he just not good with Georgia. Simple as that. But if you gave Max Georgia, you think he wouldn't be number 1 or number 2 recruiting every year?
Hell yeah.
Right? So, like, you could look at the top 10 in recruiting right now, and all right, so look, Max is doing what he's supposed to be doing right now. Alabama doing what he's supposed to be doing right now. Colorado, I mean, we not consistently top 5, so we're there now. I've had a number 1 recruiting class once, but I don't even have 2 top 5 classes yet. But I've been somewhere, I've been in that top 10 every year, right?
Puts me over Brandon for him.
I think Boone could talk for his motherfucking self. Motherfucking, he said he think you saying something, put him over something. Shut up, Max. I got you. I got you. I'm ready to make a big case for you. Relax. You don't got to fucking comment every 5 fucking seconds. God damn. Right? So, all right. So look, Ohio State has been somewhere in that top 5 to 10 every year as well in recruiting, right? I don't think Antonio has fell outside of the top 8 ever. And I'm not talking about the transfer portal right now. I'm talking about strictly high school recruiting.
Shit, that case, I've been top 5. And we talking about strictly high school.
But I was great to go there, right? Yeah. I was great to go there, right? The teams you're looking at in the top 10 right now, there's only one new team in that top 10, and that's Florida State. And Miami sitting in that top 10, but Shoguns was doing a good job with Florida State. He wasn't top 10 every year, but he was doing a good job. That just tell you that Miami is a blue blood when it comes to recruiting high school, right? You agree?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
all right. But I could argue Matt has been doing a good job. Like when you look at USC, is USC a blue blood program or is they a second tier program?
I think they fell off. I think they probably were.
They're a second tier. They never been a blue blood. They're a second tier program when it comes down to recruiting, bro. The problem is somebody figured out geographically with the attack, and that's why Brandon is dominating fucking recruiting right now, because he got Arizona State and he attacking the West Coast, right? When USC attack the West Coast, look what happens. They become top 5 in recruiting every year, right? Lincoln Riley in real life wasn't attacking the West Coast like he should have. He did this year. Where's USC ranked in recruiting right now in real life? They got the number 1 class in the 2026 class right now. 85% of their recruits is from California right now. So when you look at shit geographically, look at it. Just take a look at right now, right? His number 1 player is a 5-star from Florida. He has no pipeline there. You see that? You following me? I don't know if this is showing my pipelines or his. Washington, right? Olympia WA is Washington, right? That's the West Coast, right? All right, so when it comes out of California, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Hawaii
No,
gonna be West Coast.
West Coast.
Arizona gonna be West Coast. Washington West Coast. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players out of the how many got 14 players is from the West Coast. Follow me yet?
Yep.
All right. Oklahoma Mac is bigger than Arizona State Mac. Would you agree?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm telling you now, Max would agree with this. He wasn't bringing this many 5-stars in. Alabama was the one bringing all the 5-stars in. Would you agree with that, Boom?
Yeah.
All right. But where you ain't gonna better fuck with Max at right now is because of what he got, and I'm just not gonna keep saying the same shit, right? And it's a million motherfuckers that can have what Max have and won't better do what Max is doing. So that's why I will give him a ton of credit, because I go back to 2025 when he had North Carolina State. Even though he stopped playing fast, he was still top 10 in recruiting every year. He just wasn't getting 5-stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I used to argue, like, I don't think it's Max at first, because North Carolina State was always in the top fucking 5 to 10, even in the other league, and nobody had them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, geographically, but like Oklahoma in like a dead zone, but they're blue blood and they can get anybody from anywhere. So you're going to see most of his shit all over the map. Like, there's no reasonable geographic to this. You got Arizona, Texas, Maryland, New Mexico, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Florida, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and one motherfucker from Oklahoma, right? And like, so that tell you like on the game, it ain't the same blueprint as it is in real life for Oklahoma. So that's where the credit come in for me with Max. Like you gotta be able to still do some things with this team, because the video game ain't exactly like real life, right? It's only a few teams that can come on here and do whatever they want early, right away, right? And there's more than a few teams that's blue bloods. Would you agree there?
Yeah. I agree with that.
All right. So I need you to tell me why you hold Oklahoma over Arizona State as the number one coach in this league this year.
I think I said it from the beginning, man. Just the team in totality, man. The national championship wins, the playoff appearances, also the recruiting. I mean, if you couple that all together, man, you make for elite program, and I think he has that, and he's gonna be able to sustain that.
And see, that's the problem. I can't argue against that, because everything you named in your criteria, I think that. So would you say Oklahoma has been recruiting better than Arizona State in 5 seasons?
Yes.
You say yeah?
Yeah, I said that.
Brandon, I need you to answer me this question. Have you ever been outside the top 10 in recruiting? In the 5 seasons we have you been outside of the top 10? Max, have you ever been outside of the top 10 in recruiting in the 5 seasons we played?
And then I just while we waiting for them to answer, I just look at it, the quality of players that he recruiting. So
that matters. That fucking matters. All right, so then I went. Yeah, so Max has never been outside the top 10, no matter if he had 2 championship wins or not. He's never been outside the top 10. So all right, I can go with that. But would you argue against my reason why I have Arizona State as number 1?
Nah, man. Nah, definitely. So to agree to disagree, man.
I just got my pipelines up, man.
You
Face
definitely gotta give
gaming,
Arizona
medium
credit.
skin tone.
And if recruiting wasn't in, and we just talking about like pound for pound, I feel like you would have to give it to Arizona, because he did bring that program up after. Yeah, I don't even know how he won with Arizona for real.
Because they was a hot team coming into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, man, with Georgia, with Alabama, you know what I mean? And Colorado was hot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just after that first season, it's like, that's when the slump kind of came in recruiting.
Where Colorado was hot where?
You were hot at the beginning?
No.
We had decent players. I had decent players.
Colorado had a young roster. We had a young roster. We was young. Yeah, my downfall is I ran into the number 1 player in the league.
Yeah.
And remember, he was dominating me when y'all was calling it a rival. I was saying it can't be a rival until we win some ball games. We were losing. The 2 years we didn't go to the first 25 and 26, not making the playoffs, was directly affected by the nigga I'm calling the number 1 player in the league right now. losing in the regular
So,
season, and losing in the SEC champ. I mean, the Big 12 championship. Kicked us
so
out of the playoffs every year.
so can we say that you might have an unconscious bias?
Uh-uh.
I'm saying because he beat you. He beat, like
Nah,
he
it shouldn't
stopped.
matter. Because if I say, I can tell you a million reasons why I lose those games. But, so, I'm just telling you, like, come on, man.
I
I'm
got
just
you.
telling you what it is. Because it ain't no unbiased or nothing. It's facts. Look, he not the number one player because he's beating me. He's the number one player because of the exact criteria I said. It's Arizona State, and I don't think the guy that you call the number one player in the league will be winning championships with Arizona State.
But see, I don't like that argument. The reason why I don't like that argument is like, would Brandon win with Oklahoma?
Yep,
You think you would just
yep,
straight up win Oklahoma?
yep.
And let's say if you didn't have a Colorado team, you had one like Georgia. You think he would just go straight up win?
Yep.
Hey man, I don't know. I don't see it, but hey, that's
Gotta
why
see the sec different way.
we have different opinions.
Yeah, I think. First of all, Brandon did it last year. Yeah, Alabama, and he won multiples, and he probably would have went on a run if the nigga ain't fuck his roster up by editing the motherfucker.
Mm.
Remember
Well,
that.
no, because I was deployed. I would have whooped Brandon ass.
All good, right? But I'm not speaking with that type of confidence or lack of. What I'm speaking of is just facts. You gave him a blue blood last year, and he won multiple championships with a blue blood. You give him a non-blue blood, and he got multiple championships with them. And it ain't over.
Yeah,
We still playing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
again, I'm willing to give Max the slight advantage because I do think Max go right to the championship last year if he don't give me the first one. And then we having a whole different conversation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, who won last year?
Brandon beat me by 3 in the championship.
Damn sure did. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, cause the Max beat you, did he beat Brandon? Now it's a definitive. You know what I mean?
It's a
Max
different
is
conversation. That's why they
yeah,
matched up in the regular season like that. And that
yeah,
was a high scoring game that ended with a 3-point win.
yeah. Man, I tell you one thing, I'm ready for this shit to fucking advance though.
Let me ask you this: if you got to play Max or Brandon, who would you rather play?
Knowing what I know now, and how I play now, how I think I approach the game differently. I played Brandon the first 2 seasons of me coming back. You know what I mean? Not really knowing the game at all. And he, you know what I mean? He fucked me up for real, like fucking 40 burgers, like beat me by 40. I think I barely scored 10 points, like both times, like that ass. And like I said, I do not be throw. I throw shots, but not really, bro. The shit is straight facts. After what happened last time, and then these guys streaming and not letting us know that they streaming, and then the shit being choppy. Once he took that shit down, I think I lost by like a touchdown or 10 points. I came back. Max, I think I kind of know how Max play, so I'm comfortable playing either one of them. It's these fucking fuck ass niggas that
If
I don't
you
like
play
playing.
Arizona State or Oklahoma, who you feel like you'll beat faster or beat?
Oklahoma.
So then Arizona State, in my opinion, I don't know how you don't got them number 1, but I like it. I got Max number 2, but it's a slight number 2. Like it's almost
I
like 1A, 1B.
So you can't say that to me, right? Because you'll say I play Max way more than you play Max. Than anybody else play Max. So I think I normally almost play him every year. I didn't play him this year, but I played Max almost every year for the last few years. But you know, something like Arizona, yeah, I don't know. I got Max, man. Like I said,
I'm
man.
not. Listen. If we had to, you wouldn't have to hold a gun to my head and convince me that Max is the best coach in this league right now. You won't have to, but I'm just going with Arizona State over him because of why I said, and I agree with all the reasons why you got Max over top of him. So let's go 1A, 1B, but we got to go 1-2. So on
Yeah.
your top 10 is Oklahoma. So are you pitting Arizona State as number 2?
Fuck no, man. That nigga, yeah, he number 2.
All right, so I'm going Arizona State and Alabama number. I mean, Arizona. I'm looking at the fucking recruiting.
Ooh,
My bad.
not
Here,
Alabama.
let me share a place so you can see what I'm looking at too.
No, I'm looking. I got it on my iPad, so I'm
Oh,
looking.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Um, all right, yeah. So I got Arizona State number 1, Oklahoma number 2. Really 1A, 1B. All right. So who's your third team? Third best coach in this league?
Third best coach. I got to go North Carolina.
Falky?
Yeah, I gotta go Falk.
All right. Yeah, I'm not in disagreement with there, so we're gonna be even here. I think Falk is third, and I could argue a little bit why he might even be the best player in the league still.
I don't want to. I can't do that.
I'm not gonna do it either. But
yeah, we can always make an argument. It's always an argument to be had. But you want to know who my 4 is?
Yep.
I got the bus.
Who?
Colorado. Buffalo.
Oh, me?
Yeah. So
would I put myself forward? All right, so look, I will argue with Ohio State, Clemson as well in this top, and Alabama got championship. Boom, hold up.
No. I got it. I get it.
What?
So my reasons might be for the same reason why you picked Brandon to be number 1, right?
I can see that.
So that's my whole reason, and yet and still, you lose 1 or 2 games, and 2 games, and you fucking out of here. You know what I mean? You might not even make the playoffs.
Right now,
So,
we talking about right now this season. After Auburn and Alabama play tonight, depending on what happened in that game, if I got to play in a conference championship and don't win that game, I'm not in the playoffs.
Yeah, so it's just your road is a lot tougher. You know what I mean? Like, I think last year I lost 3 games, and I still was in the fucking playoffs. You know what I mean? So that's why I got you at my number 3. Your ability to also recruit with a handicap. You know what I mean? Like, if nobody sees that you have a handicap, you know what I mean, with you and Falk, actually. That's why
Niggas
he
know.
was like kind of 2.
Niggas know. That's why they was like, damn, you pick, like, when we pick teams, niggas like, you picking Colorado again? What the fuck? About goofy as a motherfucker. I won't do it next year at homecoming. I promise you that.
But see, I think, you know what I mean, when you know better, you do better, right? I think probably at the beginning, if you would pick Colorado again, you would pick a different pipeline. I think, right? Or how would you?
Because my recruiting is I think I'm recruiting at a high level. I just can't out recruit the niggas that got the pipelines over me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not losing. I'm winning most of the battles I want to win. It's just I lose to the niggas that's blue bloods. That's better schools than me. I can't compete with Oklahoma, Alabama, Ohio State, teams like that. Like, and I don't really be in the same battles as with Ohio State, but I'm in Oklahoma, Alabama battles. Shit, even USC stole one 5-star from me, but it stole 2 players from me. Like, just certain shit. Now, I have that open now, so my pipelines are up. You just gonna need another season to see it take its place. I'll give you a prime example. I've never had a season where I can go into the beginning stage of recruiting and it's 5-stars that got me first on their board. Now, I lost all of them niggas but 2 to Alabama, Oklahoma, but I was in those fights right away. Then you got to think about it like this. It hasn't been a season I haven't won a 5-star at all.
Yeah.
But the most 5-stars I ever brought in was 3 in one class.
So who's your number 4?
I agree with you with me. I think me, but like I could also argue. Only reason why I won't pick Antonio over top of me is because he hasn't been to a championship yet. Right? The only reason I wouldn't pick Clemson over, we could argue Clemson though, bro. Like, we can argue Clemson, and then you can't ignore Alabama having a championship, bro.
Oh nah, yeah, no. That's why Alabama's my 5.
So I would pick because like I know when it comes down to talent level, like you ain't gonna find 3 people better than me. I know that when it comes down to just playing the game and lining up X and O's and shit. But other stuff is in criteria. We can't use 2 championships with Oklahoma and Arizona State and then ignore Alabama winning the championship and only missing the playoffs once.
Yeah, but once again,
And
we
your
spoke about this at the
criteria is
beginning.
recruiting, and nobody recruit better than him in high school or the portal when he on his shit, right?
Yeah,
Like
but we
so.
spoke about this. We spoke about this. We said that teams matter. Like teams matter and teams matter. You know what I mean?
So then
Like,
why you ignoring that Max got Oklahoma like that ain't a team?
but Oklahoma ain't Alabama. Oklahoma ain't Georgia. Oklahoma ain't those southern schools. I think those southern schools hit a little bit harder in recruiting. You know what I mean? Especially if it's done right.
All right, so Alabama is the only other team with a championship in this league. Are they at least in your top 10?
Yeah, yeah. I got him
Okay.
at 5. I got
All
him at
right.
5.
You got him at 5. So
Yeah, I got him at 5.
you got him at 5 over Clemson and Ohio State is what you're saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. And I got him at because you
I'm
can't ignore it.
gonna be
Go
real.
ahead.
I think you got to put Alabama at 4 and move me to 5.
So that mean you moving him to 4 and put yourself at 5 on your list.
Yep. He
Alright,
got a
cool.
title, bro, and nobody can out recruit him either. Like, there's no way I can ignore that.
No, I get that. I get it. But is Alabama?
I like myself at 4, right? And to be honest with you, I probably would put myself at 3 over Falk. But you can't ignore the legend of him having North Carolina and who he is, bro. Like Falk could beat
Yeah.
anybody at any moment, not just beat him, blow him the fuck out.
And then I looked at Falk like how many Heisman did Newkirk win?
Yeah, you got. I mean, he won like I think Brandon won the first one with Leak, and then Falk won like the next 3, I think. Then Brandon won one last year.
So that's what I'm thinking about too. The Heisman, you know what I mean? The way that he elevate, you know what I mean? His top player, like his leader of the team. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. I'm just giving you arguments. I got Falk as the 3rd best player in this league, and I will argue he's still the best. But that's just my take.
But yeah, Alabama, man, like I said, you can't ignore that shit, man, and then just that's it. So
Here's the thing: are we punishing Ohio State for not making it to a national championship yet with Ohio State?
Once again, it's about the team, and it's about the team. Like, yes.
Look,
And plus, remember this is our list, so you're not biased with the list.
I'm putting Clemson in front of Ohio State, and here's why. Because I feel like this, bro. If I had Ohio State, I'm playing at least 4. I played in 4 titles already.
I agree.
I don't even lose the first. I win the first championship if I got Ohio State. I'm picking them next year just to show niggas.
So you got Clemson at 6.
No, I got
Clemson at 6.
I got Arizona State at 1, Oklahoma at 2.
North Carolina.
I got North Carolina at. But are we giving Falk the credit of who he is, or does he deservingly belong at 3 right now?
So it's all about a little bit of legacy, and it also is the ability to still play the game, right? So you've seen him play in other leagues, past leagues, past.
If we put a poll in the chat, right? Will Falk be the
Falk's
3rd
still
best
up
player? Will niggas have him at number 3?
Man, I think
I
Falk
do too. But
Falk
I'm just
keep
asking.
these niggas up at night. I guarantee Falk keep these niggas up.
All right.
Like for real.
And you got me at 4, right? So I got Arizona State, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Colorado. That's my top 4. But are you going Alabama at 5? You said
Alabama at 5.
with a title. I almost want to put Alabama in front of me and Falk because he won a title, and but see, what you doing is you saying he's supposed to be winning the recruiting with that team, right?
Yeah.
Is he supposed to have a championship right now?
To Alabama?
Yeah.
He got one. He had one.
Is he supposed to have one though? Because he got Alabama.
Yeah. If we saying that so when we talk about top 10, we talking about the coach and as a player also, right? So stick skill.
Well, that's why we got Falk at 3. That's why we got Falk at 3.
Exactly.
So do you look at Rand as one of them players that you got a motherfucker that keep you up at night? I gotta play Alabama.
No.
Fuck.
No, but with the team that he has, with what he can do, like it's scary still.
So
because they
is
had
he?
those
So
players.
is he better than Ohio State and Clemson?
Yes.
What's the title right now? So Antonio don't make you think when you got to play him. I got a motherfucking game. I got to get prepared for this shit. Or Clemson don't make you feel that way.
Nah, so I never played Clemson.
I know you never played Clemson though, but the eye test, bro. Like, come on, man. But go ahead.
And I fuck Ohio State up every time I play, so that's what I'm saying. It's almost biased in it when you play.
This nigga a dickhead,
Hey.
bro. Oh my god.
But it has to be biased in it, especially when you fucking dog walk niggas. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, come on. If you fuck niggas up, would you put them over you?
Nah.
Like, yeah, okay, just making sure. But Clemson is 6.
So fuck all that. So you got Clemson over Ohio State.
Yes.
And he did play in the national title game. But I don't think Ohio State has never made it to the playoffs. Clemson didn't make the playoffs last year. He liked me. That's why I said you could probably drop me a little lower on this list because I know why you got me at 4, but like you could drop me lower. I missed the first 2 playoffs. Now, granted, it ain't like I lost to everybody. I only lost to one team and couldn't be in the playoffs because of it. But I don't know, bro. Like, so you got Clemson over Ohio State. All right, so let me ask you this: is Antonio underachieving with Ohio State? Because now it's like you playing him out a little bit. Oh.
Shit, that nigga lucky he where he at. Like, he lucky he where he at, man. But,
I can't just blame you because I said if I had Ohio State, I'd have been in 4 titles already.
Bro, like, come on, bro. Then, yeah.
But he is losing to niggas that we holding over top of his head right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, when he in the playoffs, it's not like he losing the motherfuckers he ain't supposed to be losing to. I mean, when you're in the playoffs, everybody you played 9 out of 10 times, right? Because it's some like. Let me ask you. All right, look, you at 6, so that means you got Alabama at 5, Clemson at 6. Is Ohio State 7?
Fuck no.
Who you got at 7?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I ain't mad at you. So where does UCLA fall in this conversation?
So I got UCLA at number 9.
I like it. I just like the fact you got him in there. Because you could argue, ignorantly, UCLA is a 3-tier school.
Yeah, you can.
Now, the results of his recruiting ain't showing up. So, like, that's the only problem I give him. But, bro, he winning some big games. And he motherfucking got a Big Ten championship, too. I think that matters, bro.
Hey, can I go back to Ohio? And then, like, just looking at his schedule, bro, he don't play nobody, man. For what I'm seeing, he ain't playing nobody.
But he like if he lose anybody, it's the non-conference games he lose.
Yeah.
But he's beating your number 1 team twice.
Who was that?
Max in regular season. Yep.
But,
Hold me down, bro. Hold me down.
I got you. But he didn't beat me though.
I just appreciate the recognition for us at UCLA.
You gonna have bias in it if you play this player and you beat him. But I ain't saying he beat Max. He beat. Did you beat him bad? I just appreciate the recognition. But I say UCLA. Oh yeah, no, we definitely see it. Where you at, Max? Hey, Ohio State, if you want to chat, hey, how bad did you beat Max? Cause that might change my mind a little bit.
I've beat you before, Boone. We're 1-1 rolling on the floor laughing. Tone
I get that. No. I get that.
Regular SCN
I get that. Yeah, we 1-1. But I'm saying, Ant brought it up. Ohio State beat you. He like, oh, he beat your number 1. So I'm like, damn, okay, let me take it. You know what I mean? He said, Ant brought that up. Like, Max,
but boom,
hey, he beat your number 1.
But boom, I don't think if a nigga beat somebody, that don't make him better than him, bro. Like, real talk.
Yeah,
I don't think if a nigga beat somebody, that make him better than him, right? So ask yourself this: with that conversation, you beat Ohio State. Do you think the league, everybody that's on chat right now paying attention, do you think everybody agree that you better than Ohio State?
Probably not, man. But
I beat him in the off.
I don't know what to do with that. I can't help. That's an opinion. You know what I mean? Especially if I beat him. Like it's people that probably don't think I'm better than Max, but we 1-1. I think me and you, we like 2-1. I think we played twice, and then we played 3 times. You beat me twice. I beat you once this year for the first time. Like,
Yeah, but every last one of our games was down to the wire,
oh
my
yeah,
nigga.
hell
Like
yeah, yeah,
wire. Like
dead ass. So
you did let me come back from a
I was
20
up
to
by like
3 deficit though. Like
yeah, that shit was
20, that
crazy.
shit, that was. But like the last game you played was fucking retarded. Like so, yeah. Like
Yeah,
I think some like this is a hard. This ain't an easy conversation, Boom.
nah, it ain't.
Because I don't understand how we penalizing Alabama for winning one championship, bro. Like it's almost like we saying he's supposed to be doing that with Alabama, and he did something nobody outside of 2 other coaches did, and then he being selected down there at like 5.
Hey man, that's the nature of the beast, man. You know, that's why Notre Dame didn't get the fucking get their ticket stamp.
Yeah,
Cause they
Notre Dame.
bitching.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Talking about Notre
Hey,
Dame, what's up with Notre Dame in our league
man,
right now, bro? Like,
told you about to walk in
shit.
traffic. Walking in the traffic. Crazy. So should Notre Dame be in the conversation?
What, top 10?
Yeah.
Nah,
Like is that
nah. He lost.
organization?
No, he lost the
No, no,
route.
no.
He
Oh no, not
Conference Real.
him because we know he asked, right? But what I'm saying is, shit, that organization, you know what
they're
I
blue
mean?
blood. They're fucking blue blood.
It's an underachievement.
Yeah, only reason why, like, look, I take full responsibility for 2 of his seasons. I gave him losses against computers 2 years that probably hurt him from getting in the playoffs.
Mm,
But that program has never even sniffed the playoffs yet, bro. There's no way he underachieving with them,
yeah.
and he better turn it the fuck around. I think he can, and I know he will. But he better turn it the fuck around right now. I think he should be trying to get into a conference. I don't know if he need to be playing a wide open schedule like that, like because we in season 5. Where like Notre Dame is
Yeah.
number where they at in recruiting right now? They number 26 in recruiting right now.
Oh, he
Uh,
barely 500.
and they
Shit.
and I mean
What? How he number one
number 1 in what?
in the oh he by himself. That's why he
By
number one.
itself. There's only UConn
Shit.
over that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. He gotta go somewhere else because he winning like big games. You know what I mean? He beat NC State. No, he ain't. He losing. He ain't win no big games.
He
Shit.
might got join the conference, bro.
Yeah. But yeah.
Ain't
But
it
yeah,
crazy?
man.
Ain't it crazy
Go
that
ahead.
our league is so close to real life right now? Like, just think about these the real life conversations that's being had in real life.
Yeah. Not for real.
All right, so
But yeah,
boom,
man.
you got yourself at
Facts.
number 7
Yeah, I got myself at number 7.
in front of who? Antonio? Because you had Clemson at 6, right?
Yeah.
And you got yourself at 7. All right, so I got uh myself at 4. Alabama, I'm gonna agree with you. Alabama at 5, even though I kind of want to put him in front of me. But Alabama at 5, I'm going. It's hard because I like Antonio, bro, but like I get it. So I will go. All right, I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna go Clemson. Wait, hold up. Am I putting you in front of? See, I ain't played Antonio or Clemson all year.
That nigga,
All right, all right. You know
he
what,
looking
bro?
like
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta have my own thought. I can't ride out with you, and I can't. Do I really want? All right, I'm going. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go Clemson 6, Ohio State 7, and you 8.
I ain't mad at that.
And here's the reason why. And now look, Tennessee is second tier program, not a blue blood, right?
Hmm.
But you just now got in the playoffs 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, true.
And boom, how far are you away from winning a big game, losing 2 dumb games? Like how far are you removed from that?
Uh, I don't know, man. You know, circumstances happen. You know what I mean? For me to lose those games, so I don't know. But that's in the past, though.
That's how I be feeling, bro. I be on the same type time.
like, I
Like,
don't know. I
boy,
don't even know
I ain't
know
losing them
goddamn.
niggas.
But nah, but if you look at the
Hey yo,
wins, like
if we
yeah,
made niggas post their internet if their shit under motherfucking 600, can we take the first win?
shit, hell yeah, yep. Swear to God,
Oh my god, niggas be ready to fight. Man, hell no, you just mad because you can't beat me.
man, do not stream, bro. That shit gotta be fucking consent. We gotta give consent to stream, bro.
All right, so boom.
What's up?
I do think, like, yeah, I got you at 8, bro. So who's 9 and 10?
I got UCLA at 9 and USC at 10.
USC at 10?
Yeah.
Damn, so over LSU, Auburn, like, we got some
Yep.
teams you just
Florida
ignoring right
State.
now. Florida State new.
Yeah.
Florida State too new. Duke new. Florida State
Yeah.
new. Hold up, though. Even over Washington?
Over Washington, man. Is he still in the chat? I thought the motherfucker took vacation or some shit.
Did he come back? Because I told him, I ain't tell him, I told his people if he don't come back, he gotta go. All right, we
Yeah,
ain't doing that shit, bro.
I think he came back. And over Houston. And Houston beat me in the playoffs.
Flushed
I got
face,
more-
flushed face, flushed face.
Who is the gridiron? Hold on.
That's Matt.
Oh, what's the team?
USC. You put him in your top.
Okay.
Hold me down, boo. What's wrong, Mom?
Noted.
Here, give me these. Why? I don't know why you even got them in your hands, sweetheart. Come on. So what do you
First
need?
Time,
You need
time
anything?
to twerk.
Okay.
Come on,
You taking the
man.
dog with you? Okay.
Why your name Tyler Twerk Taylor? Get out of here, man.
Who fucking named Tyler Twerk Taylor? The fuck?
Time to
Respectfully.
twerk. He said noted. I don't know who that is though. But yeah.
All right. So what's your argument for UCLA being in the top 10?
Man, he played a lot of
Bro, over Albert, LSU.
Man, you just seen the fucking video on Albert. That nigga so
War
ass. You
Eagle
know
Sheep.
he might not be in the top 15 for me. Like, so stop playing now. Now you trolling. You trolling, not Ed. You trolling.
Albert been in the playoffs the first 3 seasons. Top
trolling.
tier nigga though, yeah. I'm saying, man, you should.
Yeah, you trolling. UCLA just lost some big games too. Like, I ain't gonna say to nobody, but like, he just lost some big games though.
And who you got at 9?
UCLA.
And who's at 8? USC?
Nah,
You got UCLA at 9, 8. Who was 8?
Ohio State. Ohio State at 8.
So Oklahoma, Arizona, North Carolina, Colorado, Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, UCLA, and USC is number 10.
Yep.
Yeah, so Matt never been in the playoffs before, but he one of the best recruiters in the league. And he's starting to turn up now. I don't got him in the top 10. He's below the top 10.
If Texas A&M had like,
He don't play enough. Like,
yeah,
he
that's
don't
what I'm
play
saying.
enough, bro.
I like Texas
How
A&M
you don't
game
have
though.
Auburn in your
Like
top
that
10?
shit annoying as fuck.
I'm gonna be real with you though. Like if you had to go to teams that's not in the that don't make the playoffs, I'm looking at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Fucking Auburn just kind of started stepping up, right? He needs some more. We need more information on him.
I'll put Washington in the top 15 though. Like definitely.
He played too many computer games.
He played too many computer games. And he don't win no
and he lose
fucking
more
games.
user games than he win. Nah, I ain't in my top 10 at all. Like
No, not top 10, 15.
He doing a great job with that program, having them as the players and all that stuff, and having them niggas competing and shit. But he ain't there yet.
I'll put him in my top 15.
I ain't gonna lie, Shoguns, it's just crazy because Shoguns went from Florida State to Miami. I even like Rob, bro.
Oh no, I like Rob in my top 15, but we don't do a top 10. But Rob like 11 for me.
Damn, is my nigga Matt really top 10 right now? You might be right, boom. You might be right, bro. But like, can you put him in overall? Yeah, because
it's like the thing with Red Hammer National Championship and me putting you like it's kind of like it's biased.
yeah.
Call me Skip Bayless. Man.
Damn, I don't think I disagree with you, bro. Like, oh wow. I think the only thing we got out of order is you over Ohio State and Max not being the number one team. Other than that, our top 10 is kind of in the same boat.
Yeah. So I
Nah,
know
my nigga
Ohio
Matt,
State.
yo, my nigga Matt deserved top 10, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say, especially this year, bro. He beating niggas ass this year. And bro,
Yeah, you know,
like the nigga really just stuck to it. Like he got a formula, he know what he doing, he understand the recruiting, and he understand how he want to build his team, and he
Matt
just
can't beat
quietly
me.
doing his thing, bro. I like that. Florida State hasn't played enough in the league yet to be in the top 10 at all. But don't, but I got my eyes on him. Make sense?
damn, you got dog walk by fucking Clemson. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that Clemson ass or nothing. Oh, my bad. I'm just looking at it out loud. Then you got your ass beat by Georgia Tech.
Auburn been losing this year. He don't got a quarterback. Yo, I'm telling you, recruits matter, bro. Like them players
Uh,
matter.
so, but listen, please believe me. If I
You on
played
my
you,
schedule next year, so
if
we'll
I played
see.
you and I beat you, like you not going in my like it's gonna penalize you. Yeah.
I think we got a diverse league to the point where I think anybody can beat anybody any given fucking Saturday, bro. Any given event.
We shall see.
I think our league good enough. And then Florida State gonna say what you gotta say about losing to Florida State though.
Shit, none of that thing. I'm number 7, dude. In the top 10.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. I think this conversation we finally got to have it. It
We
took
will
us
see
5
you
seasons to
next
want to even
season.
talk about this shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Yep.
And boom, you quiet as kept. You've been in the top recruiting too. So like, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
Hold on. Who on your schedule next year? Who? Oh, that's Gridiron. Hold on.
That's Matt. That's USC.
Oh, you want me on your schedule, Matt? Alright, be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, see, boy, you start giving niggas all these you be making niggas mad, bro. They be ready for, man, bring this nigga out.
Hey, man. But nah, I think, man, it's a solid, man. I can't put Ohio State over me, and I can't put Auburn in because that motherfucker lost 4 straight to usual.
FSU talking shit in
Like,
chat.
especially talking shit in chat.
That's Matt Boy. I think FSU Matt Boy. That's his boy. He nice, bro. He ain't bad, bro. I like his play.
Oh,
I
no,
like
no,
how
no, no, no. He alright.
motherfucking. So boom, when you look at, let's talk about these 5 stars right now, man. Have you had a season yet where there hasn't
I'm
been a
always
5-star
outside.
that came to Tennessee?
Outside.
Nah, I had a
Told
5-star
him he's on my
every year.
schedule, so
I
we'll
think
see
one of the
low.
years I had 2. I think I had a quarterback and a linebacker, but I had one every year. I thought I wasn't gonna get one this year, but I got one late. So got a will linebacker.
All right, so the number one 5-star in the country right now is David Suggs, right? 6'6", 308 raw strength, left tackle, and the battle looks like it's between Oklahoma and Ohio State. I'm assuming they already locked into their top 2. If Oklahoma wins this battle, he'll have 10 5-stars in this cycle, which is crazy. There's only a few 5-stars remaining right now. Most of them are already signed.
Yeah.
USC took the white boy from out of California, Apple Valley, the running back. He the number 1 running back in the nation. Boom. What do you think he's getting with this type of player? East-West playmaker, 6', 198. They got 2 freshmen on their roster. Their running back room is real light right now. They brought in 2 5-star running backs right now. They beat Colorado out for another 5-star running back that's on this list. How important is that for USC to bring in not only 2 running backs that they needed to bring in because they needed that position to be filled, but 2 5-stars?
I think it's huge, man. In the chat earlier, man, Max was actually talking to one of the users about running the ball, and you can throw the ball around all game if you want to, man, but you're gonna win. You're gonna only really win if you mix it up, and I think let's give them the opportunity to mix it up.
Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah, I
Yep.
like the fact that
I was talking to fucking the Huskies bum ass about fucking running the ball because he thinks he's Dan Marino and shit, apparently.
so I like the fact that the number 1 running back stayed in California, man. USC. Like, here's my thing when it comes down to recruiting. USC is in a what's the word I'm looking for? Pipeline battle with Arizona State right now, right? They got to keep in-state home, bro. And I think this is a big win to get the number one player in the state of California to stay in California and go to USC matters, in my opinion. So I like the battle they got, right? They got themselves a dog at running back, right? Like, he's the number one running back in the country, so you know he's somebody, right? Number 2 overall. Like, this is not a bad back at all, right? Because he's the number 2 player in this class at the running back position. I only seen that 3 times. Notre Dame got one, and I got one. KJ Edwards.
Notre Dame's running back was a dog.
Yeah, sure. And KJ Edwards a fucking problem. So, yeah, I like that. So, that's a big pickup for USC. Boom. When you think about USC, if we was to go to their roster right now, they were in dire need of reload. They got the youngest roster in college football right now. And it speaks to the fact that what they're doing in recruiting right now, because their roster is young and a lot of unproven talent on it. Even though they got some guys that's been guys for them and helping them win ball games this year, they are the youngest football team in college football. How much does that matter, and how much do young high school recruits look to that? Like, right, usually when you got young talent already on a roster, guys are looking for playing time a lot. They not going there, but USC seems like they getting it done. Why do you think that's happening, Max?
I think USC just took like you said, they took a different approach with their participation even in the portal. I think it starts there. They weren't really heavy on the portal. They were very like observative of, how things were moving and how the recruits were moving, shifting. So a lot of the 5-stars this year, as you see, a lot of them are either in the South or like out in the West Coast, like butt naked, California, Arizona, like straight up just telling you like it's kind of sectioned off. And they've been working their way on the East Coast too. So I think him just being real hands-on with that part of the like being like you said earlier, kind of like me, like knowing what he wants, knowing areas he wants to go to, and grabbing recruits. And I think when you do that bit by bit, you start to put together some things, and you still send guys to the league. You know what I'm saying? That shit does pay dividends.
We're at the point to its needs only.
Secure a class like this.
Yeah, I think especially winning the number 2 running back in the nation, man. Like, look,
he got 2 5-star backs. I don't know what the other one is as far as ranking, but
he beat me out for that motherfucker. I was mad as hell. That shit.
I think when you bring in 2 to go forward, I think when you bring in 2 top backs like that, running backs is an interesting position. I feel like in real life and like on the game, 2 top backs, I feel like they are sold on both of them dominating. And when that's the case, and you're building something like that, you go look at what he currently has on his roster. He's got 2 really good running backs now, so I think he's just trying to continue what he's already begun to start. I think you see that with you and wide receivers. You talked about that before, and you went dummies on wide receivers. Arizona State's kind of had his thing with wide receivers. I think everybody's got their like niche or niches that they try to get into for certain areas on their program, and it's good to see the running backs, I think, stay in California.
Yeah, when you get the number 2 player, the number 1 player in the state of California, number 2 player in this cycle, when you get a guy like that to stay home, bro, and especially when you look at his recruiting tree, right? It's USC, Arizona State, BYU, Stanford, UCLA. These are all schools that are West Coast based, right? They're recruiting this heavily in the West Coast. And to keep this kid at home right now, that matters, right? And that tells other big-time recruits that USC might be a hot spot right now, especially if you're from California. And I think if they can start to close the gap. Because right now, I do think Arizona State is kind of winning the California pipeline, in a sense. But I think USC
Are you saying
wasn't
that
always
because of
far.
field production, though?
And I think they win in the pipeline. Like when we was looking at the 5-stars and just the overall top classes, and we go to each class, Arizona State was dominating California more than California was actually. Because like you said, his blueprint, like if I go to his team, his blueprint is a little farther than just California, right? Like, but Arizona State on the West Coast for sure. Like he might be there now.
I think that's where I was about to say. Yeah, I think it's just shifted
Like
there now
but his shit always look like this. Now he got California. He would be one that'll tell you that Arizona State was winning the California battle. He kept saying he'll be not for long, buddy, not for long, right? Arizona is a California. That's the West Coast to me. California, Arizona, Nevada, West Coast. California,
Washington,
right? But then Mississippi, Indiana. Then you got California, LA. Is that Louisiana or is that no? That's
LA is
Logansport.
Louisiana.
All
LA is
right, so
Louisiana.
that's not West
That's
Coast.
down there
Kentucky
next to
not West Coast.
Mississippi. No,
Texas, but then you go
Kentucky's
Cali,
mid.
Cali, Cali. 1, 2. So he's starting to attack Cali a little bit more than nah. I'm not gonna say a little bit more. Let me not say that. But what I'm trying to say is like when you get this type of player, this open up the door for you, right? Because then you come right back and again on the West Coast in a sense with Arizona, you go get Craig Pascal. So not only do you get a playmaker, you get a contact seeker as well. And this guy, a dog, I know that because he was on my board. As you can see, it was between me and him, and he won that battle early. This kid signed fast too. So that's two back-to-back running backs, 5 stars. He got the number 3 running back in the nation and the number 1 running back in the nation in the 2030 class. That matters, bro. Like that completely fucking matters right now. And what I'm more impressed about is usually when you got young backs like that already on your roster, them 5 stars be ignoring you at that position
Hmm.
because of that, right? They didn't. He stayed home. I wonder what the selling point was. I'll get him on for an interview to find out what was your selling point to keep this kid in California, which is big time to me though. So yeah, I like it. All right, so we're looking at James Francisco, speed rusher, 6'2", 309 pound out of Denton, Texas. Um, Denton High School sent a lot of players to power forward. And you go get the number 1 D tackle in the country, Max. Before I ask Boone how you feel about this pickup, talk to me about why he was your target and why what the fight was between Alabama and you, and what made y'all lock in on this kid right now. What do you feel like he brings to the table?
Um, Tell me the archetype. I'm
Speed
downstairs
rusher.
smoking. Oh, the speed rusher. Yeah, well that's who we was going after. All right, so we got Tyron Rich and we got another D tackle up there coming off of. I feel like we produce a lot of good D tackles. Definitely those championship runs. Goes back to the D tackles that we started with on the game, and then we kept bringing them in. Uh, Last 2 years, I know you heard a lot about it, but I got a transfer from Notre Dame that was a speed rush D tackle,
Hmm.
and he was game changing for me. Game changing completely to the point where I'm literally relying on him to make plays at certain points. So we saw this in this type of recruit, saw the type of scheme that we had with it. Obviously, that D tackle graduated or went to the league, to say. So we just kind of bringing in that same type of vibe. The Battle of Alabama was good. I think we had an early visit, and we just stacked them up, and we just ended up bagging that in.
Just the number 3 player in the nation right now, man. And some could argue he could be number 1. He's that good of a player, right? I mean, his career stats in high school is ridiculous. This is one of them kids that been playing since his freshman year. You saw his path being a power forward program, no doubt, right? And all our recruiting rankings and homecoming, our DNA recruiting ranking, they got him as a guy that'll go second round in the NFL draft, right? I think your first rounder if everything pan out because you getting a different archetype with the speed rushers. You know, I got 2 of them, and they're a little different getting off the ball when they got that defensive end shit. You're
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They a little different. Like, remember, and then yeah, exactly. Me and you talked about a different one that I got in exactly. So I'm saying the speed rushers. I like the archetype. We got some things brewing up with it, and he's not just a speed rusher, but that's definitely what he brings to the table for
and
us.
then he not a little nigga too, 6'2", 309. You know, he probably put on
309.
15, 20 pounds before he even
A
see the
lot of
field.
speed rushers, and a lot of speed rushers be like 284 or some shit
Yep.
like that. So yeah, we saw 309 and anything 300 plus. Honestly, smacked them right on the board. I'm willing to risk, even if he was a red gem, I probably still would have brought
This
him
a
in
big
just to
ass
be total.
pickup. This is one of your first pickups. You got him and that Mike linebacker we're gonna talk about real soon. But my opinion, let me ask you this: how important was it to bring him in, which helped you get 9 more 5 stars in this class? Do you think because like this guy went through all the circuits, right? Camps, all that shit. He's gonna be playing in the All American Bowl, all that good stuff. Do you think that he helped out in that and helping you bring in the guys you brought in?
Yeah, we went heavy on the defense. I want to say something like 5 or 6 was on defense, and a couple of them coming out of Texas, or I think yeah, Texas. Literally, a couple of them coming out of Texas. So I think it was a big impression when we got him booked up and signed early, along with that Mike linebacker. To be talked about. But yeah, getting those guys in early, a lot of pressure off of their backs. They were flying around then, throwing up OUs and whatnot. At that point, it just became kind of overwhelming, I guess.
Yeah, I like it, man. Number 3 player in the nation. His team has played in the
We heard about this next one though. You're about to
state.
talk about.
Yeah, but James Francisco is in the state championship this weekend, so I can't wait to see how that play out right now, man. He's looking to go back to back at the high school in Denton in Texas, so that's what's up. Now you right. Look, man, athlete, power rusher, 6'6", 270 pounds. This battle was between Oklahoma, Clemson, USC, and Ohio State. It ended up being a 2-man battle between North Carolina and Ohio State. North Carolina wins this battle and brings in from out of Columbia, South Carolina. That's their pipeline as well. Bringing in their first 5-star of the entire disc when it comes to high school football recruits, man. First of all, that's a big win for Coach Falky and Belichick over there. Finally bringing in a 5-star because they get them on their board. They in the top 5 of a lot of them. They just don't win those battles. And a lot of it is because of with the school, North Carolina, right? But they got that NIL package going on, $20 million, where they did some things right now that they can get some shit going. And Devin Mentor is part of that package. Max, you battle North Carolina for him, man. What the fuck are they getting? Like, to me, this guy's coming in the plan. Like, ain't no red shirt. He's coming and seeing the field right away.
Yeah. He was probably gonna play for me, so I definitely see him playing. I mean, he's everything is promised. If I recall correctly, I think like 92 strength, 80 something speed. Like he's a guy. All right, put it like that. He's a
Yeah,
guy.
because like,
He's a 5-star gem. I do
yeah,
recall that. He was that good. He was a 5-star gem. So I'm expecting this guy. I damn near wanted to keep him on my board just so I could see what he was going to be come signing day. I'm expecting him to be an elite player when I ask for him.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Like at 270, he already 6'6", right? He got power forward size right now. They put some weight on this guy. Imagine what he might look like at D tackle.
Damn. I didn't see
Yeah,
him or I would
he
have
was supposed to
taken
be.
him.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. He's supposed to be. I think the other, the flip end was obviously tight end. Um, 6'6", again with the 92 strength. I mean, he was going to be able to do Darnell Washington things. Like I saw nothing more than than him playing DN, and then on offense I go single back wing pair and have 3 fucking fat asses, and he'd be one of them. And he just maul the shit out of somebody. I'm pissed about this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, listen. I'm pissed about this one. He's a guy for Falk. So I definitely thought Falk had a 5-star by now. Did not know this was his first. For this to be his first, I would say is pretty dope. Because he'll probably do great things for Falk.
Yeah, bro. It's just a big pickup, right? And like to me, I think when you do bring in a 5-star, finally it opens the door for multiple 5-stars to start coming to your program a little bit right now. But this is their first one. They've been getting a lot of blue chip 4-stars, but like to get this 5-star in a building, like they finally crossed that threshold, in my opinion. Especially bringing in Devon Mentor, and the way you talking about it, could be arguably be a top. Like he's top 5 right now in this class, but like what's keeping him from being number 1, right? In my opinion, like what's keeping him from being the number 1 player in this class, especially as an athlete. So he's been doing it on both sides of the ball. I like it though, but like Max, I'm gonna go to the next guy. I know because I've recruited this guy. You ain't gonna find too many 5-star gems right now. That Mike Sharp, the edge rusher, he's the number 1 player in the state of Florida, right? And he's the number 2 player in his position. Another power rusher, 6'3", 222. I think a little light for his size, right? But he's a speedy guy. And he fast too, right? And then not just that, like Green Gem, like you looking at a star or elite at the least amount right now, Max. What you think?
Definitely a star or an elite, probably bare minimum, and then probably high caps, a lot of high caps.
Man, I'm telling you, we lost 3 out of the 5-stars that was first on my board, and this is one of them. And this kid, he wasn't first on my board though, but this guy right here, bro, like I wanted him in the worst way. I think Alabama just opened up some shit having this guy. Now let me ask you this: do he come right in and play for Alabama, or you think they bring him in and then somebody come from the portal and he's just gonna sit for a year or two and development mode?
Definitely sitting for a year. I get Alabama's trying to do more on the freshman end, which I do believe. Because it was it's not like funny. It's just, I guess, ironic. When you talk about how the recruiting was going, everybody refers to Alabama was dominating in the first couple of years, which was true. So like they already was getting the 5 stars. Now, when they charged up and they hit the time when they hit that same year that they won the championship, I think a lot of them would have been in juniors and seniors or redshirt sophomore years from sitting on the roster at that point. So this year, and I think next year is extremely big for Alabama, so he can kind of layer up. There's a terminology that I use on or ladder up your positions basically on their depth chart, and I think that this is one of those guys that's just going to fall into the ladder. He won't play this year, but next year and then the next couple of years after that, he'll be probably a rotational player till he becomes a starter. Because Alabama's real particular about when guys are ready and things like that. So I definitely don't see him coming out being a first day one guy.
Alabama is not known really for playing true freshmen, right? And I just think this kid is ready to play. Now, do you think that the size 222 is going to hurt him for getting on the field, and they're going to have to go through
I
that
think
program?
I think that's the first thing he looks at in the SEC standpoint. I think if you was to get him, that wouldn't bother you, 222. But if he puts 222 in front of anybody in the SEC, like looking at 50-pound difference, bare minimum probably.
Running him the fuck over.
Instantly. Yeah, like instantly. Like your freshman good strength, whatever it is at the gym is gonna be cool. But like I got a junior whose like life depends on this shit.
Right. They won. They do a lot of damage in the portal. They usually build their team through. But you
And
you
then
heard
yeah,
him talk
you
about
that
Getting
part
steamrolled.
that
you
part
heard
you never know who he gets in the portal. You know what I'm
right
saying? He gets your best edge rusher. This guy's sitting. Like
sitting for sure, right? Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, you kind of I mean, we got some guys over there
Ask
already
Luke
though,
and
but like we got
Tybalt.
a whole bunch of stars and elites in that defensive end room right now. But we lost this battle. This hurt. This was a battle that hurt. Right? I ain't gonna lie. Alabama got them a good one. I can really like me personally. I do think he's the best player in this class. Right. I like Mentor better than him, but I could argue they 1 and 2, man. Like, and they had them premier positions that you can really say yeah 1 or 2. But Suggs, man, Suggs, and then the running back and Francisco. It's kind of hard though. These guys right here will be names, even though their names are going to change. They'll be turned into real life players for
I was
sure.
about to
But
say, for
but
Falk, for that being his first, he's definitely gonna keep up with who that is. For Rand, I mean, we probably gonna have to keep up with who that is because
yeah,
he'll get lost in the wash.
I'll end up naming him somebody real and shit. But he'll be who he is. He's just gonna get a real name and shit. Unless you're grabbing them NIL packages. You ain't grabbing them NIL packages. Those niggas ain't gonna be who they are. All right, Max, you went and got the number one quarterback in this cycle, right? Bo Bentley. Is he going to the NFL this year?
Probably. We don't even talk about it.
You go in
Me and
Arizona's
him,
backyard,
we
and
don't
you
talk
go
about
right
it.
at Arizona's backyard. Arizona ain't mad though because they went to their coach's home state to get their quarterback. They got a dog named Kane from Arkansas. Dog, bro. And you about to see Oklahoma playing with a high school quarterback in the near future for the first time since their guy. Well, actually, he came from the portal too. But you know what I'm talking about when they started the disc off with who they had at quarterback at Levitt. They about to go homegrown now. You about to not see a portal guy in a while after they get through their cycle right now. But you went and got this kid right now, Max. Pocket passer, 6'3", 215 pounds. And my brother ignoring me right now, Max. I know he ain't watching this show. He ignoring me, and I'm texting him. Stop playing. Mom needs something, nigga. So anyway, 6'3", 215, pocket passer, Max. When you've been playing with dual threats and all that, you go get your pure pocket passer right now. What was the? I'll tell you. I'll give you the history of this quarterback. But talk to me. Why y'all go to Arizona and go get a kid, their best player in the state of Arizona? Arizona ain't
Well,
even
we
on his
had
board, bro.
we had Arizona quarterback that transferred.
Okay.
So we last year, I forget the white boy's name, but he was a dual threat. So he was an athlete. He was a dual threat. So um, we just started to understand our scheme is for quarterbacks that are in the West Coast, California, Arizona. I can give some Texas quarterbacks that can get it done for sure, but The main two states or like places that we like our quarterbacks for
California, Arizona are quarterback
California,
states, bro.
Arizona. And they understand it. It's not too much. They're athletes. When you got some, they're just different kinds of athletes. You got some that are flat out athletes, and then some that are athletic. Um, but all of them, and damn near all of them, I can say, understand how to throw the fucking football,
Look,
and what it means to throw the football.
I know,
Layers.
I know. We looking at a black kid at quarterback. Now, most times people think they just athletes and shit, but his brain, he's cerebral. He's won a state title. He's on his way to another one. He's one of those guys, right? Listen, man. 3,800 yards, 42 touchdowns as a junior, 42 and 52 as a senior, and he still got the state championship to play. The kid is the thrower of the football, and his player comp is to Joe Burrow. Max, Joe Burrow, though? Tell me why, man. What's about this pocket passer that they call him a Joe
96
Burrow?
throw power. 96 throw power.
And
I
Joe
don't know
ain't
why
known
they
for
be
the
trying,
strong ass
but
arm, but
I was
accuracy
about to
with
say,
that
listen,
strong
I
arm
was,
matters.
but it's more like this. If you go watch, if you, I don't know why Madden did this to him. I don't know why the game ever did. If you would have put Joe in NCAA 25, he would not have had no 89 throw power. Joe would have had like 95 throw power.
Facts, facts,
If you go watch
facts,
Joe's
facts,
LSU year,
facts,
the
facts,
zip on the
facts,
medium throw
facts,
and like the throws, it
facts.
wasn't going bombs. But my God, you were never going to pick it off. If the nigga was open and Jamar cut, it was a completion. If Jetta's cut over that dig, over that post, over the middle, it was a completion, cuz like the zip was going to get there, and that's what David brings. Like the 96, I feel like to me, his accuracy is there, but it's zip, bro. It's zip. And he still got a little wiggle. He got a little wiggle. Um,
And he
and he's
throwing.
smart, and he's smart.
He
He
throwing to
understands to throw under the pressure.
throwing a three group of four receivers as well too. So like, but yeah, the accuracy is off the hook, right? When you got two out of the three receivers with 1,000 yards and they're tight end with 800, he fling the ball around the park. This team run the ball barely. They out there flinging that bitch. I'm talking
I was
about you
about
see
to
them on a
say,
3 yard line and they throwing fucking passes from the three. Ain't
and
no
I
lining
told
up running the
Arizona
ball.
State, and that's why I told Arizona State is that what's about to happen. I was just, chopping it up with, coach to coach. He's one of the guys that understands a quarterback that can throw it and giving him all the room, space, weapons, and opportunity to just do exactly that. Play real light, real calm football, but we gonna throw this bitch.
It's one thing to have
And
a strong arm quarterback, especially 96 throw power. You don't see that a lot. Like I got a guy right now that signed to Colorado, 4-star green gem that came in with 95 throw power, 91 acceleration, 88 speed right now. But when you look at
road
that part,
dog
you got to
too.
look at right, and then you got to look at the nigga that when they look at the short, medium, and deep accuracy, right? Like the guy got 80 deep accuracy right now. That matters, right? Because that's going to determine how that, like you just brought up how you was talking to Arizona State. The one thing he always been good at is getting those quarterbacks that can throw the ball deep, right? Where he got them speed, them takeoff niggas
He's
in the
never
slot.
go- you got to keep the deep contained on him. You got to keep the top on him, and that right there is a strength alone. Walking into any game where the opponent is saying, "Bro, I got to keep the top on this team," that's a strength in itself right there.
Cause it
Like you're
opened up
already
everything else, bro. Like, and that's
instantly.
that. Like, Rand asked me this on the phone one night. Like, team wise, how do you feel? And like to get over that, you on your Arizona State battles. And the one thing that hurt me playing him is exactly that, right? Like the big play. Like he get like now last game we prevented it all the way into the end of the game for the most part, right? But like when you got a nigga that's sitting back there and you don't get the pressure on him right away and he's sitting back there, he can still make the deep ball throw and not just throw it, he can out throw you over the top, right? When you got a guy that understands timing like that, but it's a difference when a nigga accurate where they putting things on when they layer. Like Bo Bentley has that right now, that layer throwing. Where I watched you in Arizona State's game and he threw that shit to the white boy receiver and it was a layer. Like, oh my God, he put that there. That's the type of accuracy that David has right now, man. Is he coming in battling for the starting job if Bo
Spring.
Bentley
I
goes?
was about. He's coming in the spring hungry. I don't think we. That's why me and Bo haven't talked about it. Bo, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Bo not scared. It was a surprise that he came back this year. He was, not in on the like recruiting process per se is, but he understood, when we had visits and we had Bo meet him and all that, like he understands this guy's coming in with some type of like energy in him that he's really going to come try to compete with whoever's there. We got 3 redshirt juniors on the roster. He looked all of them in the face and said, "I hope all y'all like get to touch the field and go to the draft because like next year I'm coming to play." Like he's the #1 player in Arizona and he's coming to play.
Number 6 in the nation, #1 at the state, and #1 at the position at quarterback right now, man. That's big time. Y'all ain't just go get him right behind him at the #7 player in the nation, a route artist, 5'10", 163 out of Mansfield, Texas. Talk to me about Chin.
Chin, the white boy. Well, I think he's more Spanish, but I think he's Spanish. Chin's solid. I really think Chin is going to be a problem in the slot. He's going to maintain the slot. He's going to hold down the slot, but he's not going to be a day one guy. I think he's going to be somebody that just got to get a little bit more with the physicalities of the SEC and the fact that we're going to be in 2031. These kids are just fucking bred different now. But the route running is, I mean, crisp. He's got 2 route runnings almost basically in the 90s alone.
He remind me of Brandon Ennis for Ohio State. That's what he remind me of.
I can see like that's a good play comp. Whereas like it's just gonna take a minute and it's gonna come together, but you know exactly like what it is and like he's Mr. Get Open. He's gonna be slot that's gonna be able to work to that backside on a solo. I think once he gets, like I said, a little bit more college acclimated, he's 163. He told us himself that he wants to get just bigger, stronger, faster. Like pause, no Diddy, but he just trying to break some genetics, man. His people and his family is oh they gave Mendoza Heisman. My fault. They just gave Mendoza the Heisman.
You knew he was getting that shit. He beat Ohio State. Congratulations to Mendoza geek ass for winning the Heisman. 5'10", 163 though, but like this kid right here is
I was gonna go with
a day
this
winner. Is he a day winner?
No, this is Hunter Renfrow to me. This is who I was really thinking of in my head.
I like Brandon Ennis, but I can get that. I can get that.
Cut the time span down for Hunter Renfrow, like instead of like that 5-year stretch, like if he would have did it in like 2 years, or like go up it for real and say like I like the baby boy out of Georgia, the other white boy, Lad.
Yeah, Lad McConklin.
I like Lad, and I was, I fucked with Lad when he came out, where it's just like, it's nothing crazy on the paper, but I really think when he gets up and rolling and he gets that connection with his quarterback, I mean, the nigga's got gold best friend and gold team player. He's really a Mr. Do, like, whatever gets the win and whatever gets the job done. And I can fuck with that.
All right, so the number 8 linebacker, Devon Lombardi. Here's the thing, though, right, Lurker? And Ohio State was on record as saying we got our Reese back in the building right now. First of all, do you like that player comp? 6'2", 217. Is this a guy that comes in to crack the starting lineup right away? This a guy that's going to hit the weight room? Like, what do you see out of this kid?
He definitely, if he's got lurker, like if he's got any of those, like if he's got any of those physicals.
Sony Styles is bigger, but like, what is he? Like, is he really just a Mike linebacker, or he could play safety?
He's a Mike. He's definitely a Mike. I don't know his speed. Obviously, don't know his speed. If his speed is anything plus 88, you could push him in the Sony range. But right now, this looks like a Reese replacement where he's just gonna control the middle. And Lurker is really gonna like control the middle of the field. It's gonna be a player where maybe he develops him the freshman, sophomore year, whatever redshirt freshman, whatever he does. And then after that, he's not a guy you have to use her. He's going to be like a shield knight for me, maybe a Bama linebacker for like, you know what I'm saying, where he's really just controlling but on the pass side, I think the lurkers are definitely more like, you can't even get them to really start pass rushing crazy until like junior and senior year.
It's a big get though. They got him out of IMG Academy, bro. Like he's gonna be college ready right away. Like this ain't a kid that you have to like. He almost going to see the field, and I would say his player comp is the NOB that went to Michigan. Yeah. Because he to me I think he's gonna play, bro. I think he's gonna play I don't think like special teams count, bro. Like I think the kid gonna play. I think he's college ready right now, right? Now body wise he's not college ready, right? And then he's on the shorter side at Mike linebacker at 6 foot. But again, never know what real life shell he get. Might change a little bit of everything. But I like as the person we reading right now and we talking about right now, This is a guy here tackling machine, but like he's really good in coverage. Like that's why I asked you, like, do you see safety in his future? I don't think so either. I think he'll be a Mike linebacker. I think he'll be 235 before it's said and done.
If I
Um,
recall this linebacker, he's definitely like a solid stand-up Mike. He's gonna be good. Good strength, good low gravity, like low center of gravity. He's gonna be good, bro. The pursuit I want to say is in the good 80s too. Like if I recall, this linebacker was solid as
yeah,
fuck.
I
Because
think he's.
I'm just seeing me second on the board, so I'm trying to really think about. Sometimes I cut most of them, but sometimes I leave them niggas up there.
Look at his top five, bro. They all guys. Like they all programs. Right. He was being
Shit,
recruited by the
Bama
best of the
linebacker
best. So
you.
right, and Bama definitely linebacker you right now. But what they did in this cycle, they went after edge rushers. They got D number 3 left edge rusher as well, another power rusher 6'3". They went to Williamstown, New Jersey. That's about 25 minutes away from where I'm at. 6'3", 238. They got a good high school program right now. They go get Rob Tobin, another edge rusher right now. And again, when it comes down to Bama, it really just comes down to like, uh, are these guys going to sit there and develop? Because they usually aren't going to play right away, right? They always got guys in front of them, or they go get guys from the portal. But a quick synopsis on this kid though. He's the sack leader in the state of New Jersey. So, they getting a guy that do get to the pass rusher. But this is another guy on the 238-pound side, man. Why you think they attracting these lighter
I
power?
was
But
about to
they're
say.
strong, but they're lighter, almost like they looking for like
Bama
stand up
and these line
linebackers in a
edges.
sense.
I was about to say, I don't know if the scheme is switching over to 3-4. You know what I'm saying? That could definitely be a big part of into it, but it definitely was like literally the biggest thing on my mind when I saw 222 and then 238. It's like I'm assuming they got some good speeds and some good abilities as far as like what they can do on the field, but they're definitely just generally light in the ass.
Yep, beat out
Um,
Notre Dame, Clemson, Ohio State, and North Carolina for this number 9 player in this year's cycle. All right, we go to number 10, Mike linebacker. This is number 2 linebacker in the country right now. Thumper, 6'1", 232. He is a run fucking stopper. I know that because I was bad on you for him. And he decided to take his talents to Oklahoma. Afissa. Listen, bro, this guy would have been a real life player right away if we brought him in. So I know he'll be a real life player for you. But you get a thumper archetype right now, right? You get a guy that's going to be able to knock the shit out of people. And he's been knocking the shit
keep
out
the
of people,
trend
and then
going.
he in Houston, right? So he's on that side of the map in Texas, right? So he's playing that type of football. So, yeah, I like this kid. I do think he'll develop a little bit for you. Y'all kind of loaded on defense, even though y'all went defensive heavy in this cycle. Y'all kind of loaded on defense right now, and that been y'all mo, having a really good defense across the board at every level of your defense on right now. Y'all just added to it. What type of player are you getting, Max?
I mean, Thumper is definitely what it is and what it's gonna be. That's what we've been doing. If you haven't been paying attention, I mean, it don't really matter. But if you play me, you know that my linebackers or my defense in general, they try to fucking take everybody's head off. And he fits right into the mold. 232, almost 240. He just brings me Shield Knight vibes again. Shield Knight was 6'2", 235 when he came in. He finished being 6'2", 6'3", like 250.
His pass to the
I
field is
mean,
out special teams right away, and I can see
yeah.
him in 3, 4 big games knocking somebody's fucking helmet off and the football coming out,
He
and
coming in
right
with
away.
88 hit power, 84 strength right now. So he's definitely on the uptrends for knocking the shit out of some people um,
Yeah,
fast.
and like that's the identity of Oklahoma, right? Like that type of linebacker coming in the building, that's the identity. I know because I was going after him. You also get a dual threat quarterback, the number 2 quarterback in this class. He's number 11 in the nation, number 1 in the state of Maryland right now. You beat out North Carolina, Alabama, Clemson, and Tennessee for this quarterback match. You talked about the number 1 quarterback in this class, but the number 2 quarterback in this class is the dog as well. Do you see? And he's coming in. He's coming in April. He's coming in January, so he'll be there for spring ball and all that. Again, with Bo Bentley having a high NFL grade this at the end of this year, is there going to be a battle there, or do you think like if you're just looking at them on paper and who they are, do the pocket passer got the head start right now, or is it going to be a true battle for who's going to be starting quarterback for 30-31 for
I
Oklahoma?
think we're gonna have so much fun with the process because I really don't fucking know.
Right.
The biggest part that I know is that Bo is 99% out of here. Now Trey Taylor, who's been there, it's split time, generous as fuck. I don't think he's gonna continue to be generous with us no more. I'm gonna be real honest with
He
you.
fuck around, be on Arizona State
I
roster
think
at the end
I
of the
think
year.
he's gone. I think he's gone. I think Trey Taylor is gone, which then puts us on the nigga we got from NC State, who is the. I brought him and told him he was going to sit. His biggest thing was upgrading that conference. He wanted to get into a better conference because he wants to get into a better grade to get drafted. And I told him we could do that. We have a true consensus of sending quarterbacks to drafts. We did it with Carr while his shit
Surprised he didn't take
plummeted.
his ass to Alabama. They great at that shit. They the blueprint of
Great.
doing that.
I just don't think. I just think it was fresh. With our shit is Tidewater. My pipeline is Tidewater. So I've been
Right.
dialing up Tidewater for a minute. So I mean, I get into even right here with Maryland Tidewater. So we got one possible. I'm leaning 60% he's returning, and that's the NC State quarterback. But these two freshmen, where they're coming from and where they're ranked, being the number one player in that both of those states, they feel a different kind of chip, and they both have different advantages on why, and arguments on why they can look at me in the eye and say, "Yo, coach, I'm the starter."
Yeah, that shit make a lot
Obviously,
of
shit got
sense.
to hit the field. Obviously, shit got to hit the field, but like. We're talking about, yeah, like number one player here, and let this Simone is an athlete, so he wants to see the field regardless. Like
And they both
he's
coming into a great situation. Like, right, when you bring in young quarterbacks and you got the team around them already,
It's
bro,
no
it make,
pressure. Yeah, it's no
yeah,
pressure. It's gonna be
yeah.
so. That's why I say it's gonna be so fucking fun because, like, yeah, the junior might stay, but like, I'm gonna look at the freshman and give him chances. What the fuck? Like, we got number one player in both of these states. Like, why not? And like I said, Simone being an athlete, he has the shit on paper for him to play, not just quarterback.
Quarterback,
Like,
right, right.
he's got the mentals to back it up. So like, he's walking into a situation where like I'm understanding the player that I'm getting. Like completely flat out like I'm hearing you, bro. You don't got to play quarterback, but you going to get that. And you might play here. Shit, you might play all the way over there. Like, and that's why we ended up on getting a third quarterback. It's not going to be a 5-star, but you see it in our like when if you was to look really inside, I brought in a third quarterback because of Simone being an athlete. I think Rand got to asking me a fake interview question. Like, I brought in 7 quarterbacks or some shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's never no methods to no madness over here in Oklahoma. But Simone's gonna be hungry, man. He's gonna get on the field, I think. He might get on the field with a better chance than David because, like the NC State quarterback, we ain't gonna just deny him the chance.
We
You know
through
what
the
I'm saying?
top 11 players right now, and you on a 2-team battle for the number 1 player. You got the number 3 player, the number 6 and 7th player, and you got the number 10 and 11th player right now. Would you agree that y'all going crazy right now in this cycle?
We're going absolutely. You would have thought we won the championship last year.
Man, how about Georgia Tech though winning a Green Gem 5-star and Levon Tam? We scouted this kid, but he had us nowhere near in his top to even go anywhere near him. No pipeline there, but they keep a nigga at home. Washington GA. The last time you got the safety, uh, top safeties like this, right? Like this kid coming as a cover
Oh yeah,
specialist,
he's
6'2",
probably he's
181,
yeah.
good speed too. You heard?
I was about to say, I'm assuming he's gonna have good speed. That was my first thing. My first take is he's gonna be. If there's a 5-star DB out there anywhere, they're usually fucking walking. Um,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they're from the South, they're usually walking. So
Facts. Facts.
I like to see it though. I think I said so. I think Georgia Tech got one last year. I think he got a 5-star last year. I think, but I definitely gave him credit when he signed this one because it was early. It was early enough that I was like, oh shit, like okay.
Yeah, I think that's big for their program, bringing a 5-star like that, especially at the safety position, number 1 safety in this year's class. All right, at number 13, Ricky Banks. Now, you look on the screen, you'll see a red gem, but he's a star, Max. So that means he was about to be elite. And the injury he took this year is what dropped him to this red gem. So Colorado getting a dog if the ACL tear doesn't affect him. Don't know if he comes in and play right away, especially coming off the ACL tear. Um,
Hmm.
6 foot, 216 pound thumper, right? World linebacker. Like, is he going to be outside linebacker or a middle linebacker before it's all said and done? And I think the best thing for him is to have that red shirt year to better develop into something, right? But like again, he's a star, right? That matters, right? So without that red gem, we'd have had an elite player right here. He is the number 1 will linebacker in this year's cycle, number 13th in the country right now. Out of Massachusetts, MA, right? Massachusetts, Groton, Massachusetts, I would say.
Massachusetts, yeah, MA is Massachusetts, yeah.
And we had to battle Alabama out for this kid. We were two team battle. We ended up winning that battle. So again, red shirt, ACL tear, middle of the season in high school. So once he go through the program of development and really rehabbing, we'll really get to see what he'll look like in 30-32. But then the number 14, Paul Connor. This guy got 89 hit power right now, max. Signal caller as well. USC, Oregon was in the battle. Another kid from California. We was there to bring him in. Do decent weight on him, right? 6'3", really good tight, right? 212 coming off the edge. Get to about 225. I think he'll be a problem. I do think this guy could see the field right away. I'm not saying starter, but I think he could see the field and start and somehow affect the too deep, right? Might be too deep, depending on who stays at linebacker for us right now. We got a really good defensive end playing linebacker for us, but he's playing out of position, and that shit playing with him right now. He don't like the playing style. So it looks like we might not keep him around. So if that happens, this kid might see the field right away. Big time 5-star Colorado brought in here. Then you're looking at the number 2 running back, Walter Stevens, out of Tennessee. Listen, man. If he coming from Florida, he's what, Max?
Yeah, he's definitely walking. He's definitely walking if he's coming from Florida.
He coming from Florida, he walking, right? He motherfucker walking right now. Oh my God, you don't want to get this man speed. That's all I'm gonna say. And not just that, here, elusive bruiser at 6'2", 213, so he can run up and down like he ain't a shake you all over the place.
USC got.
Yep. No, this the other. This the back. No, this ain't the back. USC back coming up soon. This the back that Arizona State got.
Oh wow. Florida. Who the fuck is
USC was trying to get him though. They was fighting for him.
Yeah, who's letting Arizona State in Florida? All right,
shit.
B Murph.
Shit.
Hey, Guns, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
and he got an elite running back. Is ready to change some things over there right
Gator,
now.
Are you cool?
Like you can see him in year, you can see him as redshirt sophomore year, just running through niggas.
2 years, redshirt sophomore year,
I gotta deal with this shit, bro. Like, God damn.
Or true sophomore year,
he got an elite trait, so he might play right away.
That's what I said. You gotta also keep in mind, Brandon got them niggas, them running backs that running back he got now, whatever situation he got now, that shit gonna they gonna leave.
They out of there. They both upperclassmen.
They gonna get out of there. Yeah.
He coming in and playing right away. He remind me of the kid Boss from Florida. Just faster. Power back, just faster though. Or Oregon's back from modern day in real life. Them big fucking kids that's too damn big for high school, and it translates right away to college. He one of those niggas. I think he signed with Arizona State knowing that the room is his next year. We're not talking about 2032. We're talking about 2031, him on the field. Michigan State takes the number 2 receiver, 5'9", 187-pound route artist from out of Dearborn, Michigan. They kept it home. So Circa Bob steals himself a 5-star right away. Michigan State doing a good job of recruiting though. Clemson gets their first 5-star this cycle. The number 3 receiver in this class, route runner. 6'1", 178, beat USC. USC damn near every battle right now, bro. They is not playing. Oh my God. They beat out Auburn and USC for this receiver right now. And they do get a 6'1", 178. Would you say Smith for the Eagles? Player comp?
Yeah, I like that comp. I was about to say I like that comp. What's his actual archetype?
Elusive route runner.
I seen him.
Oh yeah, Smitty. I give him Smitty for sure.
Yes, sir. Then Alabama comes and they get the number 18th and 19th player. First of all, they take the number 2 right tackle in the country, 6'8", max, 329 fucking pounds. This is the fucking SEC fucking lineman right here. Oh my God. They got them a fucking mauler out of New York. Come on, bro. Stay the fuck out of my state, bro. Number 2 in the state of New Jersey. They got the number 1 player and the number 2 player in the state of New Jersey, and number 2 at his position. Max 6'8", 329, bro. This kid can play right now.
It's like the left guard they got in real life. That big ass motherfucker.
Man, he actually played tackle. And you talking Proctor. He started to left tackle for their ass. That nigga about
Yeah.
380.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go get a zone corner from Joliet, Illinois. Their map is everywhere, right? Tavares, Washington, 5'11", 163. A zone corner. Max, you was in a battle for him. Clemson, USC was in the mix. USC had been in everybody's fucking top five. God damn. But yeah, Joliet, Illinois, though, 5'11", 163. Zone corner right now, man. Alabama like to play a lot of man, so the fact that they bought a zone corner and tells you some. Now they bring in these tweeners, right? These edge rushers / outside linebackers, and then they go get a zone corner. They get the number one corner in this cycle, and Tavares Washington. Are we seeing something changing the Alabama scheme wise? Is the coach getting up out of there or something? What's going on?
I definitely think it's just a different change now. This corner, given he said zone, he's got some good intangibles that I don't think you really care if he's zone archetype or not.
Right.
You're gonna learn some man to man when you get over there. But I do think there's a potential scheme change on defense though, just based off of the other things you said too.
Yeah. All right, the number 4 wide receiver in the nation, 6'1", 174. Jared Mayer, I like him. He opened up late. He wasn't a speed demon, but he opened up late on my board. By the time he opened up on my board, you already had the week 10 visit. It was week 9. Nigga signed right away from Rio Rancho, New Mexico right now. What you getting? Elusive route runner.
That's the elusive route runner. Yeah, the elusive route runner. That nigga's gonna get open. That shit says elusive. Like you know what I'm saying, the route runner for sure. That's definitely what he's gonna be. He gives me like Amron vibes. Amron at USC vibes. Like maybe a little Jordan Addison, like a little mixture, a little vibe. Just like he gives me USC feel. It says New Mexico, but he damn near could have been at USC during that stage of the wide receivers because he just gives that type of that aura.
Ohio State goes and get the number 3 quarterback in this nation, backfield creator, 6'4", 205 pounds from out of Washington. Listen, bro, that's good size at quarterback, right? They've been lucky, right? They brought in the transfer from Kavion Bryant from Tennessee that they've been having for the last couple seasons, and then they can bring in another 5-star. They better play this quarterback role. I think they're in good hands when it comes down to quarterbacking, right? They got a guy after a guy, always having a guy after a guy. So, to me, Ohio State doing Ohio State things in that situation with this pickup. You went and got the number 1 guard in this cycle, Agile, 263, 301. You battled Ohio State and Oregon for this win right here. Just give me a quick little situation of Evan Gator and what he about.
He's just a super humble lineman. A nigga just loves to block. Like he's one of those type of guys. Like he literally just loves to like get into the trenches and shit. Honestly, he's more here for quarterback best friend type of vibe. Make sure he's always picking up the quarterback. He's that type of teammate. He'll probably end up being a center, honestly, in my offense. You know, that means a lot. I feel like to be a center in the offense.
$23. So you go to number 5 wide receiver and you go get a physical route runner, but he's 6'3". So tell me about this kid real fast, because y'all went and loaded up on receivers, and it seems to me that you did that for a reason, right? Like I like your receiver room now, but y'all loading up on the quarterbacks and the receivers right now.
This is a shout out to Zeke, a shout out to Hyatt, Wyatt, whatever his name is, to all the physical route running receivers, man. Something about them guys. Me and Antonio was going after it, I think, for this one, and he's walking out there looking like a mixed blend receiver. Is he a physical route runner? Is he a speedster? Is he a contested specialist? God damn. I think he might be the best receiver in this shit. And I plan to, for once in my life, with the type of style, like I said, I plan to dick ride my receiver this year. Well, next year or 2 years. Whenever this guy gets there, I plan to dick ride him. No Diddy. but he's that good.
That was Diddy all the way. What the fuck? God,
That's what I plan to give him that Wyatt treatment, man. What's
hey
it? 12
man,
targets? Ain't never watched this? Like 12 receptions? He gonna
hey
have
listen.
15 targets fucking around with me. This is the type of guy that I think I'm getting right here.
Seen him late too.
I want to try it. It's my turn to just throw a ridiculous amount of times to somebody. See how it fucking goes.
Phew.
My bad.
Oh,
I'm fucking with
they
my
fucking
brother right
playing?
now. I just sent Max. Homeboy just sent the screenshot.
I'm downstairs and shit. You know, I'm
Nah,
fucking.
you don't got your phone with you.
My phone was upstairs. You know, I can't. I don't smoke where my game is at now.
So he
Yeah, they
said.
did.
I'm gonna just go get it. Hold on. Or do I
So
need? Is it something quick?
he playing with it. He said, "Yo." So he said, "I'm running like an hour behind schedule, bro." This
Quit,
is
man.
this
Are this
this
the
is
same fucking game we
this
was waiting
this
for
yeah.
yesterday?
This is Rand. He said, "I'm running an hour behind schedule, bro." And he told him about 9:30 Central. Homeboy said, "I don't know, man." So my force.
God.
That's tough, bro. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like
it
an
is
hour is
forced.
wow. It's already a 30-minute window. Yeah, and my boat, that's a layup. That's a layup for a swim. But
Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't get this shit knocked out. 'Cause I know my opponent trying to play.
hey,
And
man,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
pray to the
that's
gods.
kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah,
We talked about this yesterday.
hours intense.
That ain't even it. We talked about it yesterday about Wade holding the league and shit. They don't play.
And then we
I mean,
say
that's
that, yo.
always a what. That's always a
That's
what if, though.
always the
That's always
possibility,
a
though.
what if.
Like
That's
damn.
always
So
a possibility.
But it shouldn't be though, man. It shouldn't be a
yeah.
possibility if
So
he hold
like
the lead, bro.
But it's crazy because the person that was saying the language for the possibility was fucking Auburn. Wasn't fucking Bama. So that's the part where, like I said, you just got to kind of keep that always in the shit don't go how it's supposed to go. That's why you're supposed to, like Falk always say, play
and
that shit
nine
early
thirty Central is 10:30
to the
Eastern
Eastern.
time. So yeah, that's
And
kind of
that's why I
tough.
said Auburn, I can understand him not just flat out agreeing and being like, all right, yeah, let's run it. I would have been like, shit, 9:30, nigga? Are you? On a Saturday, I'm either trying to be in some butt or I'm trying to be motherfucking outside.
Well, first off, you talk about dick riding your receiver 15 times and then you talk about butt.
Girl, butt, Boone. The fact that you
Okay,
jumped
oh,
to
my bad.
man ass
My
is
bad.
crazy,
My bad.
man.
My bad.
You
My
know he
bad.
B
Damn, like
Diddy.
girls got butts too, dog. Shit, like
Uh,
fuck.
man, fuck that. We about to hit this shit while we are on live, right?
We might as well, man. Just let it
Hit
be a
that
fair
shit
sim.
live.
Hit on the fair. Yeah.
It's a
Oh, hell no, you gotta get that bitch to over, guys. That's funny.
I-
You gotta get that bitch to over. That's funny as hell, though.
fair
Hey, yeah.
like that's gonna be an
Nah, I'm
argument.
fucking
Nah,
her around. I'm fucking her around. I'm fucking her around.
hell nah. You gotta get that bitch to Auburn.
You gotta give
Cause
it to
this was
Auburn.
the argument. Was the reason why we played it because
They should have just fucking
the,
played it the other day.
cause does Auburn slide into 11? Does he slide 4 spots? Does Alabama slide fucking
I'm
5
telling you,
spots?
if LSU, I'm telling you right now, if LSU and them other niggas lost at 10, 11, whatever, Auburn has a legitimate chance to go from 15 to 11 right now and be right where LSU is at in the playoff picture. Like right where LSU is at, Auburn could and like very well deserves to be there if he wins against Alabama by the laws of
It might
how this
not. It
college
might.
football shit go.
All right. So look, Houston is idle. Washington lost. LSU lost. I'm idle right now. No, I won. I play Oklahoma State. USC beat Notre Dame, and Florida State getting the first one over Florida. Gator haven't responded to nobody, and since he got back off vacation, he played one game and then played again. And now Auburn sitting at 15th right now. They grade take the first win over number 8 Alabama. That might jump
Auburn is
him, bro. He
moving
might
up.
jump
Yeah,
in
that's
front
what
of
I'm
all of.
saying.
He might
Auburn.
jump me.
No, you're not going. You didn't have a game. You're not going to
I
be
had it.
punished this
I
late.
just beat the shit
Oh,
out of Oklahoma State computer. I mean,
oh, but then you won't. You're definitely not going. He's not going to jump you. Yours going to be where the line starts at. Like whoever wins out of that next uprising, like the next couple people, that's where the line is going to start at. You going to get to move up because Bama at 8 is going to give the
so
force
eight
loss.
eight loss, 10 loss, and 11 loss.
But
Yeah, you gonna move up to like
So
8, bro.
12, 13, 14, and 15 all got a chance to move up. So 3 teams lost in the playoff spots, right? In the CFP pool.
yeah,
Alabama, Great Take a loss. Washington lost, and LSU lost. And then you got Rado, USC, and Florida State, with Auburn about to beat the number 8 team in the nation on the first win.
yeah, that shit gonna propel them probably.
Yeah, but they're gonna be at least 11. Like I mean, at least like 12 for real. But 11 is where I'm assuming they're gonna fall to is 11, because then you also still got to take into account the CC's got to get played, and that's gonna change more rankings. So Auburn
Oh
still has
shit,
opportunity to just continue to fall down
USC about to
into
slide in too. USC about to
USC
slide into
lost.
the top 10. No, they won.
Oh
They
shit, you
beat
said they
Notre
won.
Dame.
Oh
They
okay.
beat Notre
Oh
Dame.
yeah.
So they
Oh
about to
shit.
slide into the top 10 probably, possibly. So I don't
Hold
see
on.
Alabama being in there. Mm. See, man, that. Yeah.
Because what time is it right now, bro?
It's
Shit.
8:30 regular, so it's 7. Like yeah, like that shit. That shit.
You said 9 Central?
He said, yeah, he talking about 10:30 Eastern right now, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, as I
that's
say,
crazy.
he said 9:30 Central, it's 10:30 Eastern. Yeah, that's it's the toughest of titties, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We played this shit
They,
for multiple years.
Bro,
I just
they,
gave up a forced loss in the playoffs for
the
not
thing
wanting to
that,
push that bit in
the
the
thing about it,
playoffs.
they kind
So
of can't say anything because you held it. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
held it
like,
for
and we
them.
did held it. That's why I'm like, yeah, I ain't got nothing more. Like we held it. I'm only gonna be but so fucking remorseful about it. It's like it is what it is. I'd probably give out a forced loss in the playoffs since Madden 23 every year. At least once. Shit just
Damn,
happens.
Washington, this could have been you.
Yep. Oh, by my ass.
that sucks, bro. That sucks. That sucks big time. Florida State shit already set. Nope.
Now it could do nothing because Boone still got to play. That means me and Boone definitely
And
100% locked
and
in for the
I still,
CC.
it might not kill, and I still got to play a conference championship game, and
That's
then
why I
you got
said in the long
UCLA and
term, Bama
Ohio
might not be
State.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the long term, he might not be fucked. It might just look bad for this next week. It might be painful to see yourself out the picture, and you might not get back in it.
I don't know. It's a lot of fucking about to be 10-2, 10-2 teams.
Well, for the CCs, it's only gonna matter. Like I said, if Bama with a force loss, that automatically locks me and you for the CC, bro.
Yeah.
Like 100%. So then at that point, it goes about if me or you lose, does our fall open up spot for Bama to naturally fall down because other teams still have to lose the CC? Like unless all the favorites, even with all the favorites winning, that puts 7, 8, those other odd numbers, it puts them in a position to fall, and Bama will naturally just go up because they ain't
Yeah.
do nothing to, like, you know what I'm saying? Iron Bowl this late versus ranked Auburn is cool. Like, it is what it is. Is Auburn home?
Now Auburn away.
That I heard a little bit more, but like it's still an Iron Bowl ranked Auburn. It's still an SEC battle. They're gonna give him at least some love for that. And as long as the CPU don't get fucking aired, then that'll be a different thing.
Yeah, so all the games are set for the most part, right? So,
Did somebody
did
tell
you?
Rand? Did you
You
tell
know,
Rand?
I'm trying to. That's why I ain't hit it yet. I'm trying to give him a chance to respond. He responded right now. Look like he's very tight.
But I said somebody just tell that nigga like, listen, bro. We did what we could do. Oh shit, that's
I'm
loud.
quite sure Rand probably watching the show while he trying to get home too. You know, he always tune in. But he typing me right
I ain't
now.
know. I was I ain't know because it'd be multiple people in the whip at that point. Because if you driving home from a tournament, shit.
Hold on, Georgia got this win against Georgia Tech. I mean, Georgia Tech got that one. All right, cool. Make sure I ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all got Stanford losing, I guess.
Yeah, Stanford Tech, we got them losing out. Experiment.
Let me see. Who that for? Okay.
Hey, Matt, if you're watching, I know that Tech and Stanford had to play each other. I think I let it fair sim. I don't know who fucking won though, but that might, maybe not fuck with anything, but they had to play each other, so I let that shit be a fucking fair sim.
USC really ranked number 3 right now.
And the recruiting shit,
No,
or in the
in the college
They're
football
like,
poll,
yeah.
they number 3 with 1 loss. That's what I'm
oh
saying.
shit,
How they got them over Arizona State, bro? That shit crazy.
oh shit.
They still getting fired.
Stop, dude.
That is actually pretty tough though.
Yeah.
Love a good Iron Bowl. From a
That's
guy that
insane.
used to, from a guy that used to have Auburn. I love a good
Cause,
Iron Bowl.
Cause my whole thing is everybody in the top 7 won, right?
Top 7, yeah.
Everybody in the top 7 won. So does Arizona drop again?
No, Arizona will
You
stay.
think you'll stay at 6? So you
He'll
think
stay at
everybody will
6.
just stay
I
at
think he
6?
gonna move up.
Oh
Nobody
well,
between 1 through 5 lost
well,
though. There's no
Oh
reason
yeah,
for,
yeah,
I
because you
do
gotta
see
take into.
you got
I've
your what's
already
the name,
moved
your
from one
arrow.
to I've already moved from 1 to 3 to 5 in the last 3 weeks from just not playing the game.
Yeah,
So
but I think those arrows matter though. You got a red arrow going down,
that's where
so
I
it
went.
could.
It shouldn't be where I'm going. It shouldn't be where I'm going. But I've also that's what I'm not bringing it. Like when the committee would meet, I have nothing to bring to the board on
Yeah,
why I continue to go up or why I would stay where I'm at. Did Arizona
gotcha.
State play a game this week?
Let me see. I think they did.
If Arizona State didn't play a game, he'll get the same treatment as me, where we both have bye weeks. So we'll both probably either stay where we're at,
No, he played
or
Arizona, 83-6.
yeah, he'll probably jump me. He'll probably jump
Yeah,
me because I don't have a game. So I'll probably go from 5 to 6.
and then I'll just stay the same.
And yeah, you'll stay at 7. 8 will open up, and then so on and so forth.
Shit. What Rand talking
I
about?
think I think Ant said like what was it, 8, 10, and like 11 or some shit. They all lost. Who the fuck did Rob lose to?
Me, that's it.
Oh,
I'm trying to give him some time to see if dude talking about. He said he trying to see if dude gonna give him that much time, but I don't think D doing all that.
Nah, especially if you try to get in the playoffs, bro. Like, you already know how that
Yeah.
should be.
yeah. At some point, you definitely just gonna try to get your first win, which I'm not really
Yeah.
mad at. It is what it is.
Hey, you got to draw the
I ain't
line
mad at
somewhere.
it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
for
fuck it.
not.
You
real.
gotta.
I'm
Yeah.
laughing at my brother. He blowing my shit right now.
You definitely gotta draw the line somewhere though, Boone. Like, on
Yeah,
God. Because then it's gonna be like, what's the point of the rule?
yeah.
What's the point of even holding it the first time?
But nah, that's right though, cause man, that's why when we advance that shit, I be trying to play right there, get that shit out the
It's
way.
just about more so scheduling, bro. I don't think niggas like still understand the concept. Like scheduling the game fast is gonna save you a lot of like fair sims and bullshit. It don't always gotta get played right away. That's just if you care. But like I be reaching out to the opponent unless I got some shit going on or I know that you a nigga that's gonna duck me anyways.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to
Y'all
see how
know who y'all
fucking
are.
Georgia goddamn 19th, boy, and ain't did shit.
If Ant would let me retire, I'm trying to go to Georgia, bro. I'm gonna start
Man.
over and go to
Why you trying
Georgia.
to go to Georgia and you already got Oklahoma all crazy right now? Knock
I'm
it
gonna
off.
start over. I gotta start over. They ain't gonna offer me the job. I'm gonna have to start over. That's only if I was gonna get my 3P. If I got my 3P, I was gonna be dead ass. I was gonna try to retire from Oklahoma, be the greatest coach in Oklahoma history, and then just get out. Go be like Cinetti. Go rebuild some other shit.
What's up, baby?
Don't let
Hey,
Tech offer me, man. I'm out of here. Taking my CEO to Tech.
hey, fuck that. Auburn on, ain't he? Ain't he online?
Auburn been on. It ain't Auburn. It's
Yo,
fucking
is you play?
Alabama.
It's not Auburn. Rand is gonna be 10:30 and behind. Is Auburn
Yeah.
watching the show? Is you playing that? You not? Is we
That's
giving?
what I'm saying.
Is we waiting for to 10:30 at night for this the league to get hit? And is he even available?
Auburn, are you playing
Does she want to be
Alabama?
available?
Yeah, like if you playing them, you like say something. If you not, say force win. Cause like, come on now. Come on, I know Auburn on here. Is Auburn clicked up, right?
Is he what?
Is he in the click?
Nah. He
So who all is the click, man? Cause I'm like who the coaches?
Arkansas, Arkansas
Arkansas.
boys. Matt and Florida
Clemson.
State. Well, Matt with me really. But Florida State
Matt
and
brought in
Matt,
Florida State,
and then you got
Clemson,
Okay.
Arizona State,
Ohio
Arkansas,
State, North
Ohio State,
Carolina
NC
State.
State, and then
And
Washington.
Okay, and then Max, you about to go in with them. Like, go ahead and give him coaching tips.
all right, yeah, he said he not gonna better play. He said he ain't playing that shit. He gotta spend time with his lady at that time. We already waited around.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, Matt brought in FSU. And then you got Sane with Georgia Tech and Foe with UCF. If Foe's gonna be active this year, which I think could be a good look. And then I think
Hit this shit.
that's really about it for real.
Hop on, motherfucker. Keep calling my phone. Niggas be wanting to hear your voice, nigga.
Who that fuck?
Yeah, that's my nigga. Blowing my shit. And then my brother blowing my shit too. I don't know if he watching the show or just ignoring me.
Niggas waited a whole day for this.
This shit boring. I've been literally fucking cleaning my house all day. Shit is boring. Shit is overrated.
man, I cleaned all last night, man, from like
That
4 o'clock in
this
the
shit is
morning.
yeah, this shit is overrated, bro. I was so geeked to be in a fucking crib. First time I gotta clean this bitch.
I've been here all day. FS and move it
Overrated as
on.
fuck.
Stay tuned to watch this fucking bull
SMH.
fuck shit.
I'm
Who
finna
who dropped? Who dropped? Who stayed the same?
niggas still use Stanley steamers, bro. I need to get this
Yeah,
couch clean.
yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
get this. I'm about to get this couch clean. They probably taxing nowadays. It's a recession like a motherfucker. They probably taxing to clean your couch.
Damn this important game too.
Or shit, and if I ain't moving to Georgia, man, put me independent next year. Get Notre Dame out of that motherfucker.
But hell nah, independent. That's crazy.
I done won the SEC like 4 times. What the fuck more do I need to prove in the SEC?
What you gonna prove in the independent?
That I could be fucking independent, God damn it.
And be in the independent. Nah, you gotta stay in the SEC.
Cause oh my god.
I'm waiting for Rand to respond. I'm trying to give everybody fairness of me before I just hit that shit. Niggas be mad as
What
hell at me. Homeboy
Boom, you
not
should go
playing
in the
that shit.
independent then.
Who me?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Fuck no. I gotta play niggas, man. If I don't play niggas, bro, I get rusty. Yeah,
Independent, you could play everybody. What you mean? You
but
talking about like
but
independent?
then
You can't play
Take
nobody.
over
but
Notre
then it
Dame
seems like the
Max.
games don't really matter though. Like certain
Nah, it's
games
just
that would
because
normally
Notre Dame
matter.
been getting his ass tapped. That's it. You got a
Yeah,
couple rivalry games. What rivalry games Tennessee got? Vanderbilt doesn't fucking matter. CPU.
yeah, that's a,
What other rivalry games Tennessee got? I know you fucking know.
let me see.
Tennessee, Texas, maybe? Is that a rivalry? Why does that sound like a rivalry to
Nah,
me?
Nah, that wasn't one. Team schedule.
Maybe Florida. I don't know. I feel like Tennessee ain't got that many fucking rivalry games.
No, we don't. I was about to say LSU, Auburn, pretty close. We
That's
all
what I was thinking.
SEC.
The places that are close, but like I don't know if they got like built-in school rivalries with them, as
Nah,
far
we
as like
just
program shits.
nah, just the SEC shit.
Yeah,
Texas,
just I was about to say,
Auburn,
just on some like
LSU.
fuck the SEC. Yeah, and the niggas is close. Vanderbilt is the only real
I gotta stop
rivalry.
arguing with these online ass niggas. What the fuck? I don't want to hit this shit without talking to you, but
Yeah,
buddy, he
D.
not
Who you
playing that
responding
shit.
on? D.
Nah,
Or you responding to Rand now?
Gray go chill with his lady. He can't not waiting that long to play a game.
Yeah, he said that. Okay, he did say that. That's right.
So I'm trying to give Rand the respect of letting him know homeboy ain't playing it. So we gotta move on. But like, I just me, I just like especially niggas I fuck with. I just want them to know like. I mean, I do it for everybody, but I just want him to know, like, look, this is, this the outcome. But the last thing Rand said to me was he was trying to see if he gonna play him or not.
Play him not.
Yeah. So, and homeboy, like, nothing's doing.
Yeah, nah.
That shit was looking dark for him, anyways. I know he taking that shit with pride.
Man, probably gonna gain Auburn life.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
say
Fucking
his shit was
around.
looking dark. That's why I said his shit was looking dark all season. You kept hearing about this quarterback, bro. I don't even know. Like his shit looking dark.
That shit cut right into the show. Right into that
Yeah,
shit.
I don't even remember what the fuck was being
We
talked
was still
about once that shit.
talking about the fucking five, 5 stars.
Stars,
We
the
was
five
almost to the
stars, yeah.
32 5 stars, but that shit,
We was in like the
motherfucker.
20s because we hit that PRR, wherever that physical route running receiver.
Yeah.
He was like number 22 in the nation or 24 or some shit like that. He's something like that.
Yeah, we got to let me see. We got
The
all the way
lineman
down
that came
to
after that was like 26 maybe, and then I don't remember much after.
yeah, we got down to year 2 players. This the
The lineman
receiver
at 26.
Trevor Hillman was the last nigga we did. Cause then Auburn got Quincy Yancey, a power rusher, and then you right back up again with the run. No, USC took the running back. Man, him was battling for the contact seeker. He like 88 speed, 89 excel,
Talked
some
about
shit. His
him.
dog. And then you got the will linebacker Ron Menarez, 6 foot 217 thumper. I ain't gonna lie, them Will Sams and Mikes was hitting this season, this cycle, bro. Cause everybody
Hell yeah.
got 86, 87, 88 hit power.
Yeah, nah, the linebackers was for sure striking this year. Niggas was on some shit.
Dead ass striking, right?
I don't know what's in there, but
I could feel it in the air.
oh shit, I almost fucking lost my ass. That's hella more space. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I can't wait till niggas players be butt naked. They keep ignoring my little NIL package. They gonna be mad as hell. Max the only one honoring that shit. Everybody else looking at me. All right, they'll be mad. They gonna be mad as hell, Max.
I was about to say, I'm just waiting for my motherfucking signing day so I could go ahead and see who really need it and who I'm finna just start. Like I said, I'm finna just start.
Real life,
start
nigga.
diddying.
Somebody, look, all it is somebody investing in your program. You can go 40, 60, and get 60 million, 40 million. You see the shit I put in the package chat?
I ain't see the specific.
Yeah, you
I
see
ain't
that shit? That shit tripping though.
Not the specific wording of it, but I already saw. Once I saw you made a chat for it, I said, oh yeah. I said I'm gonna just pay attention. I'm already paying attention always to my signing day, but to my official signing day, niggas' names is getting written down, and we gonna have them niggas already.
Look, my nigga Rand is not responding back to me. He is not beat right now. He is, oh my God, no, that's blowing this shit, but shit happens,
We're gonna call
bro.
our donors up
Life
and we're
be
gonna tell
life.
them like, yeah, this that guy.
Yeah,
That
them
one nigga
donors
I
up.
said that was gonna change the program. This that one nigga. Y'all
You
want to
got
see us hold up that?
the 60 million in NIL money, 3 transfers, 2 true freshmen, 30-point upgrades. The 41 is 40 million NIL, 2 transfers, 1 freshman, 30-point upgrades, or you can just use it on high school guys, whether it's a
I was about to say,
redshirt
what if I
freshman
ain't
or
got OD
yeah.
transfers?
So it's for I just
But just
worded
put it
it.
in there.
Yeah, I just worded it so if you wanted to do transfers, you can because we at the point now where all of them can be edited.
Edited, yeah. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, which honestly, that does still bring some fun into it for real because you know what I'm saying. You lose a beat. Honestly, I ain't even gonna give out too much sauce,
Nah, don't
but
don't
yeah,
let
I
niggas
gotta
figure it out
start
themselves.
paying
Oregon
attention.
Oregon grabbed 2 of them bitches. He ain't playing. He got 6 player. He got the 6 player one and the motherfucking the Oregon Nike money starting to get spent.
Yeah, like
he
I'm,
started
but
that
yeah, I'm
Nike
talking
money
about
starting
niggas
to get
paying attention
spent.
to because we don't sign every 5-star, bro. You
Mm-mm.
know that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't sign every single one.
Mm-mm.
Users and yeah, we don't sign every 4-star either. Tuh.
Bro, just look at it like this, motherfucking. Out of all the 5 stars that signed, 9 went to Oklahoma, 5 at Alabama, with 1 in the air to go to Oklahoma. 3 at USC, 2 at Colorado, 2 at Ohio State, 2 at Clemson. 1 at Tennessee, 1 at North Carolina, 1 at Arizona State, 1 at LSU, 1 at Georgia Tech, 1 at Auburn, 1 at Michigan State, 1 at Notre Dame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17. 17 and 5 is 22. 22 and 9 is 30. What? What's 22 and 9? 31. It's 1 5 star not signed. That's the motherfucking number 1 nigga in the class. That's the number 1 nigga in the class right now. Max, you heard?
Max shit muted or something. Oh fuck yeah, I'm about to send him a fucking invite.
Yeah, send fucking invite.
You about to hit that shit?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to get
You
Rand
was
a chance to
probably
respond to me. He won't respond to it though.
you was just talking to me. I was in the way back of my
Yeah,
house.
I was saying it's 30. It's 32 out of 30. I mean, 31 out of 32 5 stars signed already. I mean, already verbally committed.
Yeah, me and LSU, me and Ohio State still fighting for one, and then we fighting for the number 1 player. I think in the whole fucking shit to tackle.
Yeah, and that's it. Everybody else is signed or
You
verbally
said
committed.
30. You missing one more.
No,
What's the
it's 31.
who's? Oh, 31. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. That nigga's the last one. The fucking number 1 player. My ass. Fucking lineman. How's the lineman the number 1? You know how fucking good you better be to be the number 1 player in a fucking a class, and you're a fucking offensive lineman. This nigga better be the next fucking Trent fucking Williams. Fucking Joe Thomas.
No cap.
Well, I already have the next Trent Williams. I got his son. So you better be the next fucking Joe Thomas.
My boy ran that, man. Don't respond, dog.
I'm waiting for him. I'm trying to give him a chance. Bro, at
Ran,
the end of the day, it is what it is, but I'm trying to give him a
yeah.
chance to respond, bro. I just don't like doing that to niggas, bro. Like, I get it, but, like, it ain't his fault or homie fault. Homie don't gotta keep sitting around for that. Like, he don't have to. And it ain't Rand's fault that he running behind, bro. Like, it ain't his fault.
Well, it
Like,
kind of is, cause it kind of is his fault.
yeah.
You set the time, you know what I mean, and then he just said something
I think
by
the
the
main
time they
thing
were
is
supposed
this:
to be playing.
Rand don't control the tournament time, so it's just the honesty moment of if that nigga went straight from the tournament and got home, or if he thought that niggas was just gonna let the time be a little pushed back, and we just not on that. We just are allowing the league to get hit.
But yeah, I don't know. You just kind of give yourself leeway, and then sometimes shit happen, and you just got to take it. Like shit, you had to
It be
give
like
force
that
a force win. You had to give force win, so
in the
it happens.
playoffs, like where
Yeah,
like
so
maybe if really 72 niggas would have just been mad, but it's the playoffs. I could have really just been like, yo, all y'all kiss my ass, but because I'm like, nah. Let's not set that agenda, which ain't a problem because he fighting to get in the playoffs. At least I was already in that motherfucker. That's a different
yeah,
story too. He trying to stay in the playoffs. I could sit on
yeah.
my own contention and be like, all right, well we ain't do shit this year, but I felt like we would have went pretty far. So Getting in that motherfucker though, I'd probably be on the same shit. I'd be trying to push as long as y'all let me.
Yeah, but it's just like you can't make the other nigga play.
That part though, he would have had the Rand should have did his due diligence pretty early on that.
Yeah.
If he known, however, he might not have known that earlier, known early enough to say something like, "Yo, I'm gonna be late,"
Yeah.
but.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to play that shit early. I'm playing that shit early morning. Like shit, getting up Saturday morning, playing that shit early
Well,
or
I think he
something.
left. I think he left last night. That's why I was saying like he should just played it like before he went. Like
Yeah,
however what I'm saying that goes. I get driving is probably fucking D, but the front end is always better than the back end as far as trying to do some shit like that.
Or
Cause rushing,
it's hard too, but he could have took his game with him too. I don't know if they
yeah,
stand in a hotel or anything like that. That might have been harder
and
to
then you
play,
just
but like still,
you put it to you just at least it's getting played. Cause I don't had that mentality too. Like at least I'm playing it. Like fuck, it might be this, it
yeah,
might be that, but at least I'm getting the motherfucking chance to, what I'm saying, do what I gotta do. If I lose, I lose, but you definitely don't want to, like I said, to get into the
yo,
offs, I
we
definitely
we
wouldn't have left
not
it up
stop
to
we
the.
not stopping the show yet. But Max, you gonna have to hit that shit. I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. Did Falk get an invite?
yeah. You got it.
No.
Everything
Oh, you
set.
did?
Everything set already, bro. So you can hit. Just check. I would check their game one more time, but I said it. But check their game one more time, and everything else is set. And I'll be right back.
Alright, let me go upstairs. Upstairs.
Damn, that motherfucker's up for failure.
Alright. I got 10 hours of recruiting left, too. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? Who want to come to OU? It's like, no. All y'all niggas is already basically signed. Alright. Let me check. Away. Away. Home. Alright.
Drum roll.
Houston. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I'm hitting this shit. Drum roll.
Oh, come bring him in. Bring him in.
No, I didn't sign nobody.
Bring him in.
Okay. Oh, I stayed at 5. That's nice to know.
And I stayed at 7. So Arizona stayed at 6.
That means Arizona. I must say, yeah, Arizona State stayed at 6. All right. Let's see what else happened in the world of the worlds. Well, UCLA goes up 3-2. North Carolina drops 3-2. 2-3, 3-2. I mean, Ohio State, stay. Houston, Colorado bumps from 12 to 9. I told you he was gonna bump up, and Auburn goes exactly from 15 to 11. I told you. Jesus Christ.
What happened? What I missed?
That's major. But Alabama's only at 8. I mean, at 13 now, because they only lost by 3.
He right back in the mix.
Yeah, which is what I predicted to happen because now you have Oklahoma
He might even be
versus
in the best.
Tennessee.
I was gonna say that put him in the best situation. So that's what's
Yeah.
up. It ain't kill him. That's what's up.
Auburn and Bama really just got the best of both worlds. Me and Boone were always set for this dance, basically,
Yeah,
in my
it's crazy.
eyes.
It's crazy that UCLA is at 2. No, that's crazy.
From 3 to 2, yeah.
And once again, Arizona State stayed the same.
That
Arizona
shit
State stayed
crazy.
at
I,
6.
I I
Yeah.
moved I moved from 12 to 9. That's crazy. Why they playing with Arizona State like that?
It's just they are. I feel like they already dropped me from 1 to 3 to 5. There's no like you can't keep dropping me. You just
Well,
can't
cause
keep
that
dropping
well
me for no reason.
everybody that had to win in front of him won. That's why. That's all
One,
that
yeah,
was.
Hold on,
Um,
Auburn jumped what 4 spots?
4 spots, but that's because you have to take into account Bama losing himself to that game. LSU lost that game himself,
LSU should have
and
dropped more than that. That's
the crazy
crazy.
thing is Florida State went from 14 to 12, and Alabama jumped them. Like we said, that was going to kind of happen.
hmm
Michigan
and
State
they'll come
jumped from
back.
21 to 14. They went up 7 spots.
Bama's been in this spot before with 3 losses. He's been a 3-loss team in the playoffs, so it's not like he hasn't
Yeah,
done it
we always
or
have
it hasn't happened. Yeah.
we normally have a 3 loss team in the SEC.
Michigan State will be on the outside and he won't get in.
Now, see what's crazy is Auburn having fucking 4 losses though. Now that's crazy.
Only one SEC loss. Oh, he took a gauntlet on early, and then he only has one SEC loss,
And the
which
niggas
he
he
rounded
lost to
him
was
out.
like super ranked, pretty much.
Yeah, and he got him early. He ended on a win streak, which is enough to like keep pushing the agenda up while other niggas are losing. You always take into account that other niggas losing is gonna jump you sometimes a good amount.
Yeah.
We could hit this week too, I
Yeah,
think.
hold on. Yeah, so when you look at the hold on. When you look at conference standings real fast, when you're looking at the ACC, here's who's safe. Florida State, all they gotta do is chill. They good. Cause what's
Which
gonna
fucks up
happen?
Bama a
They
little
got
bit.
2 losses, but it fuck up me, Bama, and it fuck up everybody but these teams. I play, so it's gonna fuck up us. It ain't gonna affect Clemson or North Carolina. The loser of that won't be affected at all, right? But then you look at the Big 12, I lose, I'm out, guaranteed.
Yeah, you're at 9. You lose, you're
3
out.
loss, I lose, I'm out. And is
Arizona
Arizona
State
State safe?
lose. I was about to say if Arizona State loses
That shit'll be
and
crazy. That's how it was with me for year 1, bro. Oh my god.
if Arizona State loses, the problem is USC's not in any whatchamacallit to
That's where I
like
was
stand
going
on
at.
that.
USC ain't in no game. They just chilling.
So it'll stop around there. Like if Arizona State lose, he might hit that 11 spot or that 10 spot and then USC I mean yeah, USC moves up because you'll move up too. Like y'all's game, if you lose, you definitely aren't in the playoffs. If Arizona State loses, he might. It just depends on how much he loses by. He's not going to drop more than like 5 spots. Like that's going to be wild unless he gets aired. If he gets aired, then maybe. But if he doesn't get aired and he loses by 4 or 3 or 12, then no. He'll probably drop from 6 to about 10 or 11 and be sitting in the back end of the playoffs. Me and Boone is 5 and 7. We SEC though, so I mean the most we'll drop is 3, 4 at most. Boone still can win. I mean lose this game and be in the playoffs. And if I lose this game, I'm still gonna be in the playoffs. We both have no conference losses. We're both actually probably guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Boone is
Yeah.
only scary a little bit because he's at 7, but it just depends. Fucking Auburn is chilling with 4 losses. I don't think they keep Auburn over Boone. I think Boone just pushes Auburn out. Cause niggas that got bye weeks, y'all
Hold
don't
on.
necessarily. Them niggas that got bye weeks, Boone, they don't necessarily get to be safe. Just like I fell, they'll fall too.
Yeah.
Especially because it's noble. It's a noble loss. If you lose to Oklahoma in this situation, it's a noble loss. It's your first conference loss all year. You can't be judged by your first conference loss all year. Not in the conference championship. It's not gonna move you 4 spots. There's no fucking way.
We
I
shall
lose.
see.
It's definitely not um putting me for 5 out. Arizona State because of their conference, maybe is why I said that. It might be weird with them.
Mm.
Cause like how Ant got that loss late, it kind of like put him on the outskirt. If your loss at 7, whoever one of our losses, because we're at 5 and 7, Arizona State's at 6. Whichever one of our losses, if it's less than what Arizona State would lose by, we'll probably be like again ranked right under him
Yeah.
because we're in the SEC. We're gonna get that love because we're in the SEC.
So you think it's I'm about to say you think it's a chance that Arizona won't get knocked out if he loses that, right?
He shouldn't. He shouldn't. Because UCLA is and Ohio State are 2-4, so it's gonna be before Arizona State. If they whoever loses that game, they should theoretically be lower than Arizona State and lower than whoever loses me in your game. Colorado at 9 is gonna like I said, that really puts him in the most volatile situation. Out of all the CCs, he's the farthest down ranked at 9. So
See,
he really has the their conference has the most to lose by that because of how big their gap is.
so you think that if Ant was to take a loss, then Alabama would slide in,
I think if
possibly?
Ant takes a loss, what happens naturally is if Ant takes a loss, let's say if Ant takes a loss and if I lose that game between me and you, Arizona State will move up 1. You'll move up 1. Maybe you move up 2 because you beat a SEC team. Maybe. But either way about it, y'all both will take up 5 and 6. Houston and everybody else will fall. Ant at 9, empty. He opens up the first empty spot. Now they could put me there because I've jumped from 5 to 9. That's honestly enough spots for me to I lost to 7. That's remember when I lost before. I said I'm probably gonna lose about 2 spots or it's either gonna be 2 or 3 spots. But it just really depends on that. But the open up spot first is gonna be for me at 9, if especially with Ant losing. Now Ant's opened up spot that makes the most sense is gonna be if they put USC to go down at 9 and then they put me at 10, do they put Ant at 11 with a 2 point drop for losing to number 6 Arizona State?
No.
Probably not, because that'll be his second loss to him. Where Auburn, on the latest of their momentum bar, they just beat Alabama. So that one notion of that, they probably, and he's right 2 spots right behind Ant, they probably gonna bump him up to, they probably keep Auburn at 11 and they put Ant at 12. And Ant is literally looking at, because I've seen it before with Ant and he's seen it a couple times. Ant will be 12 and 13 after he loses that CC. It puts him right on the outskirts of the playoffs, literally right outside of the playoffs. Because when you're that far, you're that far in the rankings. When you go into the CC, bro, it really you have no wiggle room. Everybody else has wiggle room. You can make a
No.
legitimate argument for every one of us, 7, 6, 5. Every one of us before. All the first 7 teams are all in the CCs.
Yeah. Hey, yo, 7 people in the chat. Drop a like if you would, please, and thank you.
Yeah, this shit gonna be wild with the CCs. Actually, it's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
crazy as fuck.
Shit, we waiting on Ant to hit it.
Yeah.
I'll take a piss.
Hit this big and lol.
I don't want my leg to be shaking, hurt, and I don't know what that. I ain't done my recruiting law, niggas. I'm battling with gonna be seeing everything. I'm done. Hell no. Yo, fellas.
Yeah.
So this thing could go any way at this point right now, huh? I know I gotta win to be in that period. That shit don't even matter.
Yeah, that's
I
what
gotta
I was
win to
about to say
stay
for
in no matter
you.
what.
For you, you're literally fighting for your life. So yeah.
We fighting for our fucking lives.
You don't think Houston drop out
Nah,
if
they
they
sitting at
lose?
8 with one loss and
No.
nobody they gotta play.
Nobody. Like I said, but
Oh yeah.
nobody after Ant is gonna drop unless everybody else just wins. Like if all the underdogs win, the bottom niggas would get pushed back.
It
But
don't
if all the
matter.
favorites win,
It
it's
don't
cooked.
matter who went out of Clemson and North Carolina. They gonna still stay in. UCLA can lose and then he can get blown out and still stay in.
It's a matter of just pushing the other people though, because you
If
have to make room for them. Like
Yeah.
it's
if
not other people got to move up, but do you continue to
Nah, but
move
Boone, you in a
Houston up?
situation too. You can't lose either though.
Nah, Boone can lose. At 7, Boone can lose
You can.
because it takes into account if you lose, and then even if you win,
And
Arizona
if
State,
I lose, Boone
Arizona,
beat me.
yeah, and Arizona State, if you win, Arizona State goes from 6 to a cutoff. The cutoff is probably gonna be about like 9, 10, maybe.
11 to cut
Arizona
off.
State, I don't. I'm talking about, but cutoff for like how far they gonna drop him. They're not gonna drop him farther than that. They're not gonna drop him farther. They're not gonna drop him 5 spots for losing in the CC. Arizona State.
Nah,
He hasn't lost a
I
game in.
think seven all the way to 1 is safe depending on the win or loss total of the 7 and 6
7.
game.
Yeah, Boone can't get air, and he can't have you like lose and keep it close for real in a sense, or even win. Because if you win, then it automatically puts Boone definitely like behind you. So now Boone's automatically looking at not 10, 11, or 12. If like you win,
And then
because
you
you're
looking
gonna
at
stay where you at.
Houston, who's 11 and 1 at idle. USC 10 and 2 and don't got to play a game. Auburn 8 and 4. Let me ask you this: Bama can't jump Auburn at all, right? After that loss, 3-point loss with only 3 losses, and Auburn got 4.
No, nothing Bama's in Bama's control to jump in.
And Florida State sitting at fucking 12, 1 game out at 10 and 2.
would they be the one to take your spot if you lose?
Yeah, it looked like Auburn would move up. USC can like those games, those teams that didn't play a game. If I lose, will move up.
And if Falk lose, cause Falk
Nothing.
play right.
Yeah, but Falk, it don't matter with Clemson and Falk. They both undefeated. No matter what happened with them.
Yeah, they're
You don't think
locked.
so? They want to move Falk out of the top 4.
I mean, out of that maybe, but I mean maybe he would have to lose by like 10
So if
plus.
Falk lost by like 7 or under, and UCLA get blown out by Ohio State, Falk ain't going far. UCLA
That's the
gonna
part where
drop.
yeah.
Falk or Clemson won't go far depending on the score of the UCLA game. If
It's
UCLA
catch
beat
method
Ohio
with all that
State,
shit.
if he beat Ohio State though, he fuck around go to 1. The way his shit moving up, his strength of schedule
If
must be
well
crazy.
yeah,
Oh, USC.
if Clemson, it
It
just
didn't look
depends.
crazy though. It didn't look crazy though, but I don't know. So why that
I think
asterisk by
Auburn falls in bar
Clemson
due
and
to no
UCLA?
CC.
For right now, they're the qualifiers, but that shit all gonna change. Nobody played the CCs yet.
It's only 2 CC games that can move niggas into the playoffs, and that's me losing in the Big 12 and you losing in the SEC.
hmm
Everybody else they can lose and win depending on the score won't kill them.
Right.
Like if Clemson fuck around blew Falk out like by 17 or more, that could hurt him,
Shit would not
or
even.
vice
I mean,
versa. But
it
it
would
won't
hurt
kick
him.
him out
It
the
would hurt
playoffs
him
at
in
all, but it
playoffs,
could
but
hurt
it,
him.
it could just change. It could. I must say, it definitely could change his whole trajectory of like, whoa, shit. My shit was looking like this at first, and now it's looking. What happened to my fucking
So
coupon,
you think
bitch?
Auburn falls to Bama due to no CC? Oh man, you
Nah,
always you
usually
so
the idle
bad.
teams don't get penalized.
Yeah, that would I forgot
Yeah,
who this
usually
is,
they don't.
but
It just I feel like depending on when they got into that position, like Auburn. and the outskirts, I feel like they could. I feel like if I was to lose, or Arizona State was to lose, we would get 10 or 11 versus Auburn, just staying where they are, because they're not gonna just let
They
Auburn
losses
and them
po.
like fall forward.
3
They'll
and
push them
4
backwards
losses
like they
gonna
did
hurt.
like they pushed me backwards. They just pushed me back 5 spots because I didn't play a meaningful game. Losing a meaningful game definitely means more than playing no game.
Right.
So at all. You will get pushed back there, but we're at 5 and 6, 7, and you already have 7 is weird. That's why I said with Boone is weird. I think 7 Boone is really safe all the way around for real. I really do.
Nah, I was at 7 and lost and got right the fuck. I only lost by 3 and got out the playoffs.
Yeah, but you're not in the SEC.
Yeah, that matter.
That's the
That
part where
matter.
I'm banking on the SEC low key saving either one of us from taking any type of huge drop in this game. 5, I'm definitely more safe than 7, but Boone, I really don't see him dropping 5 spots, like, because 11 he's still in, so I don't see
Yeah,
him dropping 5 spots.
that'd be fucked up because I stayed at 7 for like 5 weeks.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. With me dropping 1 to 3 to 5, I do think there is like something weird in that, like in that logic there too. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know if the SEC is getting the most love right now because I should have been idle and just stayed at 3 for all that.
What time we gonna hit it?
I'm about to hit it. We about to get off the show and I'm about to do my recruiting and then we gonna hit it.
Would you get last minute players?
Yeah, I got motherfuckers. Yeah, and I'm just in battles with niggas I know watching right now. I ain't showing them shit. We're gone. Holla at y'all on the next.